Are we good now? Can anyone hear us?
Let the pickled egg juice flow.
If you were a Sam's Club
Everyone,
shopper,
welcome to the Everyday Minimalist Live.
There's no audio.
There
Click
should be
the
audio.
down arrow so you can see the newest comments.
Holy shit, more people.
Silence.
Audio,
option
holy
vibes.
shit, 4 people stream, gnarly, but no audio, no audio. Hold. Yo, that setup is cool,
Hold
Saterin.
door.
we
Are we
put so
good?
much effort into.
Oh, there you go. I hear it.
Okay,
There
we're
it
good.
is.
I
Okay.
hear us.
We got Taylor Martin in the house. We got Rikki Hernandez
What's up?
and Ron Kwok.
What's up, y'all?
Show me that Kwok, bro.
Hey yo.
Wow.
We starting off like
Would
that,
you
huh?
say a wet quack and balls?
Yeah,
wet
buddy.
That's the name of our
like
group
dry
chat.
is more visceral.
I wish we
Wet
could
is-
like zoom in on Ron's face after that whole
Oh
thing.
my. He's walking out. He's walking out.
My
So,
sole goal here is to see how long it takes me to like make Ron walk out.
I'm not gonna walk out just because you said that.
no, it's not.
Challenge accepted.
Let's do it.
Okay.
That's funny though. Like I didn't really notice that about you until I actually started hanging out with you. It's unbearable.
What?
I know.
Unbearable.
I actually like work really hard on that.
Yeah. We were joking that people are just not gonna want to hang out with us anymore. It's just gonna be like,
yeah.
you two are way too annoying to
That's
be
not
around.
outside the realm of possibilities.
Hey,
My goal is insufferable.
insufferable.
But it's leaking into our content now, so
Yeah.
our content's becoming more and more dumb.
Okay.
You know, so that's our pitch to
Yep.
brands.
Daddy, would you like some sausage?
Sound up in the comments when these two guys need to leave.
Yeah.
Oh man. Birdman member for 1 month. Thank you so much, bro.
What's up,
Being a
Birdman?
member. Okay.
Good stuff.
So we were just talking about their flights in. They got really cozy, right?
Very cozy.
in.
It was a small plane and 2 big dudes
Yeah.
and 2 tiny seats.
Yeah. Like
Well, you guys
touching
had a smaller
size.
plane too, right?
Yeah. So
And
the plane
typical?
was divided into 3 aisle seats on one side and then 2 on the other. And of course, Taylor and I got stuck with the 2-seater. So
Oh man.
I mean, that's better than me being sandwiched between someone
True.
and you. You know, like I was afraid that because I knew you got a window seat, I did not.
I gave him my window seat. That's how nice.
Yeah, I kind of stole it. But
So Balin, whenever we fly, we usually go. He likes the aisle seat the most. He's like, yo, I gotta get up and go
Get out
pee.
fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
It
was
worked
wild
out.
as well. Just because, like, I mean, the window is just logistically. Hey, can you move? Oh, can you tell
Yeah.
her to move? And then I gotta
Okay.
go
The only downside is you have nothing to lean on. So I was doing a lot of like, I was doing a lot of that.
you think you were, but you were dozing off like onto me.
So
Hey, bro,
we
trade off.
got Alpha Prime EDC saying, let's see some pickled eggs. Ian Coke saying, Daddy, would you like some pickled eggs?
Here's the sad
Wow,
story.
thank you, Ian.
Very sad. story.
Utah doesn't believe in pickled eggs.
Yeah,
Just throwing
What do
it
you
out.
guys think of Utah so far?
feels very anti-redneck, honestly.
Were you
Honestly.
expecting anything less or what?
I don't know what I was expecting.
Yeah.
I thought about it as we're walking through the doors of Sam's Club. I was like, it's probably a regional thing. I don't know why that did not occur to me until we got here. But
Imagine being a woman that works at Sam's and having 5 dudes come up
Six
to you.
du- no, yeah, five of
five
us,
dudes
five of
coming
us.
up to you and being like, "Hey, do you guys sell pickled eggs by any chance?"
That's the only thing we want. We don't
She,
want
like-
anything else.
Yeah, she like paused and was like, "Maybe."
Utah.
Utah. Okay. So everyone's probably gonna ask, what's in your guys' pockets?
All of Brandon's knives.
Nothing.
They didn't bring anything.
Actually, that's not true.
Oh, there you go.
There it is.
I got my TPT slide. It's always there.
Yeah,
Nice.
There you go.
Bro.
I was almost. I was convinced that TSA was going to take it because they dumped my bag. They went through every zipper, every pocket, I had pouches in the bag. They went through everything
That's crazy.
and dumped it. And they pulled this out and they're like, "Oh yeah, that's good," and threw it back in. I'm like,
That makes no
But
sense.
They pulled out the bit bar inline, which is a screwdriver, and they're like under a microscope, like looking at
What?
every. Yeah,
So you
That's
walk through
like-
with a
yeah.
utility blade as well?
it's not. It's,
It's
the
not
safe
natural.
insert.
Oh, it's their plate. That's not sharp or whatever.
It's a
Okay.
fork, not a plate.
Okay, my mistake.
Eat off a plate. You eat with a fork.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Thank you for that clarification.
I was actually gonna check in a bag with knives, and then Taylor's like, "You bringing knives to a knife show?" And he made me self-conscious, so I left everything. And right now I'm
man.
playing with the mini Adamas that Brandon owns.
You come here to steal other people's knives. Or you have to bring your own
100%.
and get them confiscated.
I've seen Taylor do that on some of his content. You know, just get a loaner.
Knife thief.
In my pockets, I got the BRB4. Long Rock.
Dude, I'm still sad I missed out on that.
It's
Same.
so good.
I didn't realize
Yeah,
that was
it's
a
dope.
thing until after day 3 of
Me too.
ATL.
Taylor was like, "Yo,
"What
did
is
you sell
that?"
it? I'd buy it." I was like,
Well,
yeah.
you baited
I
yesterday.
baited a lot of people. Saying that it's for sale. No.
That's unfortunate.
I was about to slide in those DMs, and I was like, "There's no way he's selling it."
I hate I missed out on this thing
F3. Scout F3.
You have 3 of those?
in the Sagai Hut.
One.
Oh,
F3.
Specifically this version.
And brass.
Yeah.
Yeah. That thing is a chunker though. It's heavy.
It's heavy.
Yeah. Ron?
Yes.
But I'm
decided
I'm
to
a
bring-
hardy boy, so I can handle it.
Yeah, we found that out earlier.
Hardy ass boy.
well, on the opposite side of the spectrum, I got the Flightanium Arcade. This is just fun to flip, fidget, all that good stuff. And Ultim, of course.
Yeah.
Fun stuff.
I like it. I like it. So Blade West is happening tomorrow and Saturday. It's gonna be a blast. You guys got any fun plans to all of you? I mean,
We have a couple of things that we're working on. A secret project with Zach in the wild, so that'll be fun.
Yeah.
And then maybe just like run around being hooligans.
Yeah.
If we got with the, not gonna lie, some of the idea was revolving around pickled eggs, so we're gonna have to huddle up and
Yeah.
regroup.
Yeah. Hopefully, what were we going to do? Like one day Amazon that thing?
No, they're way too expensive.
how much are they? Taylor?
So it's like $44 for half size. So it's normally $16 for the big jar.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's heavy.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Too much. Too much.
What if you? So is it just your Airbnb, or is like if you shipped it here, would it be cheaper, or is that just like the base MSRP cost?
Yeah,
right
that
now?
was just the Amazon price.
Oh,
And plus,
dear
it
Lord.
says tomorrow, so who knows if it's like morning tomorrow or not? Because there's only
Yeah.
2 days for this Blade show. So
Yeah, yeah. Let's talk to the chat a little bit. Ron, you want to read a few of these?
Yeah, dude. You think I would miss Daddy Rikki says CDC?
Yeah, buddy.
I mean, that comment just popped out at me just right off the get-go.
Yeah.
Multiple nicknames.
Oh, dude, Bomb Pacha says TSA pre-check. Taylor,
What?
Did you do TSA pre-check?
no,
Did you call him Bon Paches?
I said Bob Poncho. Bob Poncho.
You
Bob
just-
Poncho.
Ron was just hyped as hell to see Bob in here.
Yeah.
no. Eric and I were talking about it earlier. I don't fly often enough to need pre-check. Right, like this is the first time I've flown this year.
Oh, really?
I was supposed to go to that. I can't even remember what they call
The
it.
Benchmade Summit?
Yeah, the Benchmade Summit, and then
Oh,
that got
same.
canceled because my daughter had a consultation for surgery. And like, so every time I've supposed to have been going on a trip this year, it's been canceled.
Dude, next year when they invite, let's go. Let's do it.
Oh yeah,
It'll be sick. Benjamin Summit. There was Sam, Raven the Pirate there. We also had Brandon, Current Spaces, if you guys know them. So they all went, and I was like, oh, damn.
Where was it? Was it here in Utah?
I think it was in California. I think
it was Yosemite.
Yosemite.
Oh,
Yep.
sick.
I saw
Yeah,
pictures
that
of it. It looked so fun.
Yeah.
Well, we'll try to make it next time, you know. Okay, so let's see. Why did you sell the Zon? Because I want a Magna Cut Zon. Literally. I mean, I have an S45 version.
But you sold before you bought.
Yeah.
Bold move, Cotton.
I'm pretty confident that they're gonna have it. So
Well, sure they're gonna have it, but I mean they had them at Blade Atlanta.
did they? Oh yeah, Chris Reeve did. But
They sold out pretty much instantly.
I don't know.
How much
You-
did they have though? What was their inventory like at ATL?
Northwest Knives is gonna have a ton. So I'm ready for that.
You like your chances?
Yeah. Yes.
I'm leaning heavy on what you were saying, that this is a small show.
It is.
So-
Yeah.
Usually last year was tiny, right, Billin? It's pretty small. Yeah.
Last year was the first year this actually happened too.
Yeah,
right?
in Utah. So I don't know if this
it
year's
used
grown.
to be in
California.
Yeah, where?
Anaheim, I think.
Yeah.
Does anyone know?
That's
That's where. Not CCKS. There was another show that happens at Anaheim, like in October.
Yeah. Serial Hobbyist says so much knife knowledge in one room.
Nice.
Must
Yeah.
be talking about those
Yeah,
three.
it's not me. It's definitely not me.
Taylor doesn't use his
Sensei
knives.
is behind the camera over here.
Sensei. Here, why don't you guys come over here? Here, Billin and Eric, come say hi to the stream.
Hold on, Eric's making a grand appearance.
Billin, you gotta get in the stream. What are you doing?
Look at him.
Serial hobbyist says I'm a few minutes late to the
Look at that
show.
hairline.
What's up?
Did the
Little
pickled eggs
grumpy.
go out yet? Well, there are no
Oh
pickled
wait,
eggs.
look at this. Hang
There
on,
are none.
sorry.
Sorry.
Look at the logo on the side of the hat.
Oh, that's cool, man.
What does that look like?
Little grumpy ghost.
Yeah.
What is it? But it looks like
Workerman.
Workerman?
Workerman.
Yeah.
Workerman. I love Workerman.
I want one of those lamps.
Oh yeah,
Dude, yes.
It is.
That
cool.
would look sick. Just right here in the back.
Yep.
Billin, buy me one.
Oh yeah, because I got money.
Yeah, you do.
Like, I have it.
Says the guy with the $2,100 custom in his pocket right now.
Right. And an 8-bit.
Oh my.
What are you hoping to grab from this Blade show? Who wants to kick it off?
Thanks for the $9.99, Brad. Let's Ron.
Yeah,
Ron,
sure.
what do you
Well,
hunt?
I'm going in with like a modest budget, but ever since you said that there were going to be mini Ariuses on the line, well, you said that too. I'm just kind of choices, because I think like someone approached me at ATL and was like, "What's your Grail knife like this year? What would you want to pick up?" And I think it was either a mini Arius, which at that time we had no idea whether that was even going to be available or not, and now it's coming to the show, so I don't know that or like a Null Knives Voodoo or something.
Okay.
Or some limited edition Voodoos.
Oh, yes.
Taylor's face. That is the notification.
It's actually Taylor's voice.
Oh, yes.
Balin,
That's pretty spot on.
what are you picking up?
Mini Arius, some JRW stuff. I don't know, not a whole lot.
Not a whole lot. Okay.
You say that every show.
We'll say that every show.
We'll
You're
see.
like loaded, man.
We'll see if we find.
We'll see if I can drop
He said
3,000 or
that
4,000.
Last played West, he was like, "Oh, I'm just gonna buy one knife." It drops $3,000 just like that. Like,
I didn't know that they would have Ariuses, okay? And that was the majority.
Balin's a man of exquisite taste. That's all it is.
And bankroll.
He's a refined gentleman. All right.
oh man. Okay. How about you guys?
I want to go to Monterey Bay Knives and buy all the sea otters just so he can't buy one.
I want one too, dude. So bad.
No,
That's on brand. That's on brand.
Yeah. Realistically, I have no plans.
No
That's
plans.
how I go into basically every blade shop.
I mean, if you see something cool, you might be like, okay, maybe.
Yeah,
Or-
maybe. But also, I've probably gotten like 30, 40 knives in the last month.
Probably.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just.
Your
You
cup
just
is
get.
full.
We always get just like tons of knives, and it's just
Yeah.
like, okay.
And a lot of them are really, really, really cool. Not just like a whole bunch of like random stuff. They're all really nice. So I don't know.
You just got in a Rosie, didn't you? How you liking it?
I like it a lot.
You like it a lot?
Yeah, but it was like
Dylan's
right at
been-
the beginning, and now I've got all this other stuff. And I got how many fixed blades have I gotten in the last
Dude,
month?
what, like 7, 8?
Oh, probably
Dude, like
more than
fixed
that.
blades are coming in hot.
Yeah,
I've been
I
getting
feel
a
like-
ton as well.
I got 4 wickets
Yeah.
in the span of a month.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's quite a few, man.
Yeah.
Pretty ridiculous.
I
I'm probably
bought
gonna
2
yeah.
of them. I bought one for him, so that was 3, and then the other 2 were given. But like, it's 5 total wickets that have come through the door.
The Wicket's that small
Little
tiny
one.
one, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
it's like this long.
Those
Oh,
are nice.
really?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought they were a little bit bigger.
There's
Those
an
are
XL.
nice.
There's an XL and the regular.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick up a sea otter, and if Taylor buys them all, then I guess I'm buying sea otter from him.
At secondary.
At whatever price.
secondary.
Yeah, at secondary.
Cool,
What do they
like-
go for on secondary, anyways? Do you know?
I don't know. Probably about close to table.
I don't even
500.
see them. How about you, Eric? Where do you get
No,
them?
I don't buy shit.
Yeah.
Just here to hang out.
No, like I'm here to find a manufacturer is what I'm here for. I want to make something.
Yeah.
That's gonna be sick. Everyone, go check out Beard Brand with Eric's company. Is that on Instagram?
Well,
or-
it's funny.
what's
Like
it?
all the beards are on one side.
Oh, yeah.
I swear, I told you before we went live. What happened?
I can't. I can't, dude. I can't.
We should have gotten you fake beards.
Now, what I told him is
Scatman over
if he brought you from the airport, that you would help him grow a beard.
Can you help me grow a beard?
Yeah.
That's possible.
It's all in the head.
Not genetics, huh?
I don't know, man. I'm pretty
It's all in the
convinced
head.
that it's not all in the head.
I mean,
You're too far gone,
It's
Ron.
not my Sorry, Ron.
where else would a beard grow? Not on like your chest.
Oh man.
Dude, I'm like hairless
I
completely.
think I barely heard that, and then it registered. What you
Oh
said.
god.
I was choked on this shit.
Jeez. But
Good stuff. Good
Yeah.
beard brand
Wow.
plug.
Too
Jesus.
hyped, Rikki.
God.
Too hyped.
So
We're
I'm-
running on 2 hours of sleep. Okay, cut us a break.
Well,
That is
Ron
true.
is like the only one. Balin, I don't know how much sleep Eric got. I got 2 hours.
Yeah.
He's like chipper as
I got
he
like
is.
6 hours.
No.
I
We,
got
we decided to edit a big idea design video, and then he was packing, and I think it was like almost 12 a.m. and we had to get up at like 3:15 or something like that.
So you
Yeah.
you guys took a nap.
Yeah. Seriously, when he went to bed, he was like, "Have a good nap."
yeah.
I was up later because as soon as I decided to lay down, my kids wanted to fight over who got to lay next to mommy. So, because I'm not cool,
Yeah.
apparently. But
It's all right, man.
And then I had to go drag this guy out of bed.
Yeah, he like knocks. His thing is he knocks on my door. I missed my alarm casually, of course.
Every time.
Every time. So he knocks on my door and he asks, "Are you awake?" And I go, "Huh? Yeah."
Yeah. No, I go, "Hey, Rikki," and he goes, "Huh? Yeah, huh." I was like, "Are you awake?" And he's like, "Yeah."
What am I gonna say?
Definitely
No?
not.
Yeah.
No, I'm still sleeping actually.
I am now. Is the correct response.
Yeah, dude. 3 a.m. Minimal words.
So you guys woke up at 3 a.m. and then got to the airport at like 4?
4 a.m. and we
That's
got to the
early.
airport at like 5:30.
What time did your guys' flight take off?
7.
Yeah.
Damn, you guys were that early.
And honestly, it felt like
Well, we weren't that early. We were about, what, 10 minutes before
Yeah.
boarding?
Well, how far
Whoa.
is Charlotte from? where you
Yeah.
live?
Like 40 some minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And honestly, it probably took 20 minutes in TSA because of Taylor. And then even my bag got stuck in the little whatever the hell it is.
X-ray machine.
Dude, for like, it felt like 30 minutes we were just standing there waiting for our stuff
Oh my god.
for whatever
Well,
reason.
good thing you guys did come in early. Bob with the $5 super chat. 2 things. 1, I've got a baller custom coming in about an hour. What is that custom, Bob? And it's gonna be amazing. Okay, Balin. Balin should cite what pounds of plasma he gave for his next.
Blood did I donate?
Yeah. Hey, look, Beard Brand's in the chat. But
Oh,
you're
yeah.
right here.
There he is.
How is
He's so good.
Yeah.
He's so good
Yeah,
at the
yeah,
internet that he can do it.
Yeah, like,
You know.
just mentally.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's almost like that time that I was not even watching the live stream and Best in EDC was commenting and saying all those really nice things about Rikki.
It was so, dude, that was the nicest thing he's ever said about me. It was so weird, though. So weird. He usually doesn't do that, but he did that day. It was so interesting.
I'm revoking access.
Ron just needs to come here so I can just like steal your phone.
Yeah.
I don't know how good that would probably not be beneficial, but
No.
I mean, whatever. Hey, Sly's in the chat.
Oh,
Who's
yes.
in the chat? Wait.
Sly at Beard Brand.
He's Asian.
Oh.
He's like half Asian.
Oh, is he? Oh, nice.
Okay.
Half Asian, half
I,
Hispanic.
I think I know where he would sit in the room. Just saying.
I have no
Oh,
idea
yes.
what you were referring to.
Why,
Absolutely
why,
not.
Ian? Why are you coming for me in the chat like that? Rikki is the one Mexican in the room with a name like Hernandez. Damn, Ian, come on, bro.
He's Venezuelan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jesus.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. This live is so lit. This is Barbarian Bronny. Mike, thank you so much, man.
Hey, I'll send your giveaway soon. I promise.
Yeah, Mike. I did tell him about it, and all he said was, "Oh shit, I forgot." So.
Hey, it sounds like whenever my Brandon.
Oh, B coming through
Wait, what?
with a $50 donation.
Oh, there we
go.
go.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
There we go. High Tide
Thank you,
EDC.
Brian.
$50. Coffee and snack
Dude.
money for
What
the
are we- What are
boys.
we gonna buy?
There it is. There we go.
We're gonna buy some pickled eggs.
We got our pickled egg money
Pickled
right
eggs
there.
right there.
I think that's
Thanks.
reimbursement for the protein shakes.
Yeah, good. Yeah, I guess.
Are we
still-
splitting
Well, no, the
tips
pickle
like?
eggs are 44 bucks.
Are we splitting
Thank you,
tips
Brandon.
like
Appreciate
waitresses?
you, man. We all need the coffee, as you can tell. We're all kind of unhinged right now, but
Yeah, let's see. Stacy says, I can't read that. Oh, there we go. Hey there, all you young gentlemen. You all have a great time and be safe. We sure will.
nice. So,
gonna be
Stacey,
great.
hope you're well. Are you coming? You're not coming to this show, are you?
I don't think she is.
Hmm.
I have no idea.
Blocked by Rikki. I wouldn't block you, Ian.
Yeah,
That's an ongoing joke.
I'm turning Japanese from looking at you guys. Except none of us are Japanese.
Wow.
Nice.
The Japan corner of The Office.
Moving on. What the?
What the fuck is going on here?
Does that mean we're turning Mexican? I'm not following the logic here.
Oh, dude.
Oh
We're
god.
taking a turn, guys. We're
Oh
taking
my
a turn.
god. This
I
is
think
amazing.
you had a month call out.
Oh, we did. I think Taryn with the 3-month membership, Epic Live.
All my friends are Venezuelan. I have one friend. Awesome. good stuff.
Fuck you, Danny says, Brandon, I hope all's good with you. Who's the crew?
You said that so nonchalant.
I heard him say that a few times back, and I was like, "What the hell did he
Yeah.
just?"
Oh wow! It took me a second.
Yeah.
Took
Yeah,
me a
it's literally
second.
fuck you, Danny. I was like, okay,
Oh,
what's up,
man.
dude?
Yeah.
Who's
You
the
guys
crew?
can
Starting to
Yeah.
hurt.
Who's the crew?
That's what the question was. Who's
Who's the crew?
Some
That's
buds.
Ron, Taylor, and Rikki.
Eric is just
And
casually
Eric and Balin?
crawling.
Wow.
crawling
Eric
around.
and Balin, and there we go.
Second rate,
YouTubers getting together
second
for a
rate
show. We don't know
citizens
how
over
it's
here.
gonna go.
Yeah.
I just want to
But,
say it's
we're
gotten
having
so
some
bad that I looked
think.
down and I saw that red thing and I thought it was a jar of pickled eggs.
You guys
That's
are crazy.
how
Oh
bad.
my
That's
Poncho,
God,
gotta run,
dude.
boys. Enjoy the show. Thank you, Bob, for tuning in. We'll catch you
Dude,
later, man.
cheers.
Let us know what your custom is.
Yes.
Or did you already write
He probably
that?
already said it. I mean, this is like super unhinged. We're not even like paying attention.
Yeah.
So, let's see here. The phrase "turning Japanese" is about. Okay, I'm not gonna say.
Yeah, let's move
Get
on.
outta here.
Let's move on.
Let's move on. Okay, here's a question.
Fun fact.
What was that?
Here's a question. What is your guys' favorite knives right now? Both of you. And Ron.
You know what? Probably the
Don't say
Maverick.
it. Oh, you.
Yeah. Well, okay, fine. Well,
But
the
what
second
colorway
one,
though?
The purple
Okay,
one.
specifically the G10 Maverick.
Yeah.
It's the best one.
The G10 Maverick,
Yeah.
like the
Yeah.
tactile Maverick.
Yeah.
Nice.
That or the Flightanium
Yeah.
Arcade. I've been keeping
It's
that in the
so
pocket quite a
fun.
bit.
I didn't think it was
G10?
gonna be as like
Oh.
flippy as I thought it would be.
A TI? Yeah, this is the one that we have, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that one's
Yeah.
snappy.
dude, that's nice.
I don't know if it's released yet, but
What is
it's a black DLC Maverick, all black.
It's like
It feels weird.
sticky.
Yeah.
Not sticky, but like
Grippy.
grippy. Yeah.
That's nice,
That's
though.
nice. It's nice.
It's nice.
Nice.
Very
Still, I've had
nice.
several Mavericks. The green G10 is definitely my favorite.
That's the
Well, just G10.
is that carry commission
No.
or
no,
it's just
a
they just have
limited. They have a
green one?
limited right now. It's not seasonal. It's just a limited.
Huh, okay.
And then for me, it's honestly, and they have a very similar profile, but it's either this or the Rosalinda. The Rosalinda has been so good
What is a Rosalinda?
from MBK.
Yeah, dude, it's
I've
very
never
good.
seen that.
It's a finger chopper.
It's,
Finger chopper.
It's good. I did a short on it.
Oh wait, that's the one with the ZDP
Yeah.
steel. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. That
What
thing
was
is
the,
pretty
what
lit.
did they say the grind was on it? Because it has a, or was it steel? There was something about the blade that was it what Brandon just said?
ZDP
It sure
189.
Yes, it
ZDP
sure was.
189, something like that. And then it's
Good
like
job, Rikki.
On brand for me, on brand.
I don't know words. Okay.
Hey, real quick, is the G10 different from the Fly? What is it? Flylight? Or Flycarda?
Rich light.
Rich light. Sorry.
Terracotta.
I'm asking from an honest position of ignorance.
Terracotta, my
It's
card.
different, right?
Yeah.
The G10.
Well, it's G10 and not.
I
Rich
get
light.
that.
I think he's trying to say rich light.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, they feel similar, but to me, it just feels like they've kind of refined and refined. Little things have improved.
For sure.
Nice.
So,
Yeah.
how about you? Favorite knife?
I think right now I really enjoy the Flightanium Arcade. Like
Arcade.
as Rikki was saying, it's just
Yeah.
I just didn't expect it to be so fidgety and
Yeah.
just so easy to flip out, close, all that stuff.
Did you own anything with a shark lock before?
No, it's
Me
my
neither.
first like
Wow.
shark log, backlog.
Tyler Williams said, "If Abercrombie had a locker room, these guys would all be in it."
Dude, I worked at Abercrombie.
Wow.
Spot on.
They
Spot
don't.
on.
Abercrombie does not make clothes that fit me.
I was gonna say,
So-
Same here, dude. I'm like, wait,
Hey,
what?
they did though. They did. They had got into that huge thing about not carrying double XL or triple XL.
Yeah, because they don't
So
want
they-
fat people wearing their
Yeah,
stuff.
they
That's
do now.
whack. That's crazy.
Just so you know. I think we're gonna go on an Abercrombie shopping spree with that $49.99.
Dude, Balin and I
you
used
go.
to wear
That'd get you a pair of
Abercrombie
socks.
in like elementary.
Probably.
Actually, I have a jacket that I wore for years, and in videos, every time I'd wear the jacket, everybody was like, "What is this jacket? Where can I get one?" And it was like an old Abercrombie jacket from my high school days. It doesn't fit anymore because I've been on that Thanksgiving bulk. We're on
Perma
we're
bulk.
perma bulk
bulk.
year or month 11 on this bulk, and yeah, that jacket doesn't fit anymore.
Yeah, well,
Brad threw in a $20.
$20 super chat. Who's got the best dance moves?
Not me.
Absolutely not me. I'm stiff
Not
as fuck.
me. That leaves Ron.
Ron's probably the best.
There is a photo of him dancing.
How do I
around
dance in a photo?
There's a photo of you
It's a
caught
still.
in dance.
It's a freeze
still.
frame.
It's a still. I could have been posing.
It's
It's our group chat logo.
live
It's our
photo.
group chat logo.
What's that, Aaron Kwok?
It's not even me.
Man.
not
That's
even
the
me.
wet quack and balls chat.
Yeah. Is that store still
Oh
around?
my
Yeah, there's still
God.
Abercrombie around. 100%.
They're
Yeah,
like
you
going
can
out of business.
smell it
already.
when you walk by. Still.
Oh,
Yeah,
Same
that
with
Hollister,
Hollister.
American
Yeah.
Eagle, they all smell like as you
The
walk
same.
by.
They're all a chain though. So.
Yeah.
Taylor, who's the best importer for Japanese mini trucks?
Ron.
Ron.
We're just going ham, man.
Damn, that was quick. Damn.
Holy
Stop, clock, and roll.
I need a tissue.
God.
This was our fear. This was our fear going into this.
There's no plan. And we're
Jesus.
just chilling.
Oh, man.
God.
It wasn't a fear. It was like we all knew.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
Best importer? I don't know. I mean, I used Mayberry mini trucks, but there's importers all over the country, so it really just depends on who's close
Do
to
you
you.
have mini truck content coming, or are you kind of like?
I need to.
Yeah.
Yeah. When at Blade Show Atlanta, the most questions were about the mini truck. It was not like what am I wanting to get or what's going on with the channel or anything like
Yeah.
that. It was
Where's
where's
the
the
mini
mini truck?
Why is that? People are just like,
Yeah.
So
Super
weird.
There's
curious
like no
about it.
one that has.
It was a cliffhanger, right?
yeah.
I drove it to my house or towed it to my house, and then nobody ever saw it again.
And that was
a
it.
mystery.
But now it's like,
We should
And when it
do
comes
awesome.
back, it's gonna be like monster mini truck,
oh, dude.
We should do a
Drive
live
it next
stream
year
in
to
it.
Blade West with Rikki in the car.
15-inch lift, you know,
It'll be
swamp tires.
no different than us sitting in that.
No,
You got some mud terrain tires on it.
We should do the Nets live stream from within the mini truck.
Ooh. Can you fit a camera in there?
That would
It's just a single camera.
it's got to be
board.
like a 8mm lens, just like complete fisheye.
Mount it outside on the hood. There you go. Drive around with it.
Man. All right. Bring on the mini truck. We're intrigued. Says.
I'm so ready to have it back on the road. I miss it.
and it's been brought up a ton this week too. Like even just before this conversation,
We were talking about it earlier.
Yeah.
Are you close to bringing it back into commission, or?
It is in exactly the same shape that it was in
Damn.
when I towed it home, except for the battery's dead now. So
Where does it live?
I do
Is it
have
just
parts.
chilling at the
I have
same-
all the parts I need. I just haven't had time. Kids,
Yeah.
you know.
Okay.
It's parked in my house, in my
lives
in
in
my
the
shop.
There you go. I wish I had a shop. I'm like looking at Taylor's studio. I'm like, oh, dude, that looks so much. Like it must be nice.
That's not my shop though.
You have a great setup.
You have a separate shop to your.
So
studio.
I have an office with there's 3 offices in a building like 20 minutes from my house, and then I have a shop at my house.
Oh, dude,
The
I'm so
three
jealous.
the 3 offices are like one's the studio, one's like a place where I can take phone calls, and the other's carry commission.
Oh god. When I get there.
Dude,
I need one,
studio.
dude.
I'm still like.
Oh,
working out of a room
you
in my
guys
house.
say you want to get there. I want to get to where Big Eye is. We visited him.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was crazy.
Dude, Chattanooga was awesome.
So did they just have go karts just chilling for people
Yeah.
to drive around?
Yeah.
Not only did they have go-karts in their like shop, like their warehouse, they also had go-karts in their shop where they're
Yeah,
like
they have a machine
manufacturing
shop.
stuff.
So there's multiple go karts
Yeah, there's
in
4
multiple
golf
areas.
carts in 2 different shops. I mean,
Not golf carts.
go-karts.
Jeez.
Oh, I thought that was different.
Dude, no.
Go-karts.
Yeah.
In
those are
at
totally
Myrtle
different.
Beach, when I worked at the safari,
Yeah.
we drove golf carts. So in my mind, anything with GO in front of it, golf cart. Sorry, not sorry.
I mean, those go karts look pretty.
Go
quick.
karts are
They were fun.
much faster.
I almost flipped it and I
Yeah.
crashed into things and
Expensive things, from what I've heard.
Yikes.
Yeah,
A
we're actually
secret
broke
expensive-
now.
Yeah.
We're broke.
we have to dissolve everything.
Yeah, this is actually the last time we're gonna see Best Damn EDC anywhere. We're actually broke.
No, but they had more than just the go-karts. They had an e-dirt bike, little mini
Oh,
e-dirt
those are
bike.
sick. Yeah, yeah.
They
so
had
those
scooters.
Surons, yeah.
The Segway.
Everybody goes around the warehouse on like longboards.
It's bad though because even in just like the 3 days that we were there, I was skateboarding everywhere. I was skateboarding to the
Nice.
bathroom. I was skateboarding to go get water.
That's
The
massive.
funny
dude.
thought I had yesterday was that I didn't even touch a skateboard the whole time I was there. And then
Yeah.
yesterday I was home with the kids and I'm like,
Yeah.
you know what? I want to ride my skateboard.
Yeah, it's
Anyway.
good. But something that they said that stood out to me was that the whole work hard, play hard. And Chad was talking about how that's like all the toys are super fun and all, but it's more so about like the environment, right? Like they want everybody just to
to be
have the creativity
chill. Yeah.
flowing,
Yeah.
to like to create stuff, design stuff, whatever. And it was cool because you kind of saw, like we saw the flip kind of switch. Like everybody was working and then they ate and then everything like mellowed out even more, right?
yeah.
Like people were having sips of whiskey and like playing and stuff. So it was awesome. It was like
That's so good.
not
Kind
only
of tear down that traditional work mentality.
yeah. Like it was not only was it fun, but it was like inspirational, right? Like man, imagine
This
the kind of
is
stuff
sick.
that we could film
Yeah.
in that kind of space.
Yeah.
So it was cool.
Jealous. That's so good. So they're driving down here right now, right? Like
Yeah.
you guys basically went home, chilled for a day, while they just picked up and went after doing a show type of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we drove 6 hours there, stayed for 2 days, drove home, and then they left driving here just a few hours after
that's
we left.
Like
so
28 hours, because I wanted to go visit Taylor and Jamie at one point. I was like, how long is the drive? 28 hours. No,
thought about
no
it.
way in hell, bro.
well,
No way in
Chattanooga's
hell.
closer. Chattanooga's literally 6 hours closer, so it's 22 hours.
What?
but-
Still 22 hours, dude. I could fly across the world in that time frame. But
Yeah.
okay. One other subject I wanted to bring up is pocket art. So are you guys like into pocket art still, or is it just kind of like a whatever thing?
I never really have been.
Okay. So
have a
I mean,
lot
I've
of
just seen a lot
I mean,
of
I
pocket art on
have.
your channel. So.
He's like, I'm not into it, but he has like 35 different pieces from like JRW and so many other people.
Well, Jamie's a friend.
Yeah,
right?
true.
You know, I don't really seek that stuff out, but
Right.
I'm not opposed to like tossing it in the pocket from time to time, like that little, I don't know what Urban Carvers is calling it. But it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
a little magnetic slider thing.
It's like a worry stone. Oh, it's an actual fidget. Okay.
Yeah, it's ultimate brass.
Yeah, I like it. I think it's cool. I'm hoping to something else outside of pocket knives, maybe score a curator. Just because I've been able to build a better relationship with Jamie and like get to know him, and it's just
Dude,
really
Jamie's
cool.
super chill. He's bringing in some heat. to
Yeah,
Blade
good
Show.
luck getting a curator though.
I don't know. I was able to score an accomplice like on the last.
Dude, I was
Yeah,
the last
accomplices-
person to get a curator last year. Like,
Accomplices are easy to get. Curators are not easy.
he's not bringing any accomplices at
Oh.
all. So,
Oh, you down in my vibe?
Tyler with the $20
I'm being
super chat. We missed
pragmatic.
this. My bad, dude. I know everyone is wondering who would win in an arm wrestle between Tay-Tay and Rikki.
I think you would, to be honest with you. I don't know.
They can do it
I don't
right
have
now.
A technique for arm wrestling, so I'm gonna give it to Taylor.
Oh,
I have a bum elbow right now, so thank you for the free win.
free win.
Hey, just boost his ego a little bit.
Look who it is. It's Vince.
Hey, look, we talking about fit.
Yeah,
You said
Vincent
pocket
in
art, and
chat.
Vincent just showed up.
Oh,
There
hey
you go.
there. What's up, dude?
Fidget toys, you say less.
Say less.
Yeah, if
Well,
anyone
Ron's
has-
playing with one
I
right
know.
now.
I got this Mechanic C in PEI, not Ultim, I guess.
Which is the same thing.
Yeah,
just
You want to
not
slide that
unbranded.
on your finger again?
I don't much particularly want to.
Permanent fidget toy. On
Long
his
thought.
story short, we were just having like a pre-live chat, and I was, just throwing it back and forth, finger to finger, and then like I put it on this one, and then I pushed it too hard, and it got stuck in here.
You got that thing
I
stuck?
got it stuck. I couldn't. I pushed it in. I was talking to them, and then I tried to pull it out, and I was like, "Oh, right, yeah. You're talking about."
Bro, I would have
talking
just gone to
about?
get a tub of butter. It's been
Yeah, I got
okay.
the Vaseline
got
right
Vaseline.
here.
He
So
brought
I
his
ended up. I mean, I got dry
Dude,
lips
that's a
too.
baby
so
ass Vaseline.
Vaseline. Yeah, it's
That's
really
what
nice,
it's
bro.
for.
You can't pocket a big old petroleum jelly. I mean, you could. But
Oh, man.
Honestly, you should have left it there and be like, Ron loves Ultim so much.
I've chained
It's
myself
a
to it.
permanent installation.
Yeah. No, I couldn't do that.
Vince is like, where's my invite? What the F?
We got a seat for you right here, dude.
Yeah.
We just assumed you'd be at Blade Show, so.
I'm not even going to say it.
Bum elbow and a
I
bum
looked
leg.
at the center of the room when I said we got a
I've-
seat for you.
I don't know.
At
I don't know about
dead
that.
Your
center
seat,
of the
Your
room.
seat is over there.
Dead
I
center
feel,
of the room.
I feel like the more we talk about this, the further these tables get apart, you know?
Hey, Rick, remember what we talked about?
Yeah.
You want to switch? Yeah, let's switch.
Cultural. We'll bring some diversity to the live stream.
I was trying to get him to leave, and now he's just closer. What's up, Ron?
with me now. Oh man. Okay, we get more.
I'm not gonna lie though, I kind of want that chair.
Nope.
I'm keeping this chair.
No
and
take
the
back
cushion.
shoes.
This chair's not even that.
Guys, I don't have that many chairs. Like Eric and Balin over there are sitting on my kitchen chairs.
Oh man.
I mean, this is.
Hey,
When I walked in and I saw this setup, I was like, man, he's got a lot of computer chairs. I didn't look at the chairs. I was just like,
Oh,
that was
yeah,
the
look at
first
that
thought, you know?
why is this? Why is this all sticky though? What the?
Well, what he
Got
didn't
some on it,
explain,
dude.
he stopped explaining that the Vaseline was meant for that.
Yeah.
It's just not his finger. He normally gets stuck.
Oh,
Right.
dude, look, he left all the toys for me.
Dude, that
That's a
thing is
different
dope.
perspective when you're
is awesome.
advocating for me instead of just busting my balls all
You did not hear what I said at all, did you? I said you didn't explain what the Vaseline was for. I said it's for getting it unstuck, but it's not usually your finger. And he,
Look at that face, man.
You sure? You sure you want to stay over there?
I don't got a choice now, man. I'm here. I'm just gonna lean into it, remember?
Oh man.
hey, Rikki did that for the entire flight, and now we're even better friends.
100%. We spent a lot of time together, dude.
He napped on me.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
Jesus.
Oh, man.
This is absolute chaos, man.
I just don't get why everybody likes him so much. He's not even that cool.
I'll pay in fidget toys. Oh my god. Vince says he can't afford to fly to Blade Show. Please sponsor me. I'll pay in fidget toys.
Honestly,
I mean, given your collection, I think
Yeah, that might be a good deal.
that's pretty worth.
you probably sell 2 or 3 things.
I'm
and
not
you
gonna
get it
lie.
covered.
I was watching one of your videos and I looked up this little mini fidget it was from a company called Wanwu, and I looked at the prices of them and they're like very expensive.
What's very expensive, Ron?
What's very expensive?
Yeah,
like
for fidgets.
yeah. I was like,
I'm not
that's
versed
true. That's
in
true. It
fidgets.
could just
so.
be sky's the limit. I think the ones that we're looking at were like at least like 250, 300. And I'm like, wow, that was not what I expected.
For fidget toys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's a fair market for that.
Oh,
like,
for sure.
pretty
There's like
steep.
demands there. It's unique, you know. So
I mean, okay. Well, better question. What is your guys' favorite pocket art piece? Even though you're not into it, I want to hear Taylor's. Honestly.
You might have to come back to me. I'm gonna have to think about
Okay,
it because it's
okay.
not something. Actually, it would be the one that I think I lost.
Would you lose a piece? What did you lose?
Yeah, the Lautier, the deck of cards. What was it called?
The shuffle.
oh, the shuffle.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
the
had
Lautier
it,
shuffle.
and then it's just gone. Yeah. I don't
In
know.
what finish? Was the one you
just
lost?
Ti.
This is what he's talking about. The little shuffle. I think
Yeah.
it's called the shuffle.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Can you
So.
see that? There's no punching in. Apparently, this is good for YouTube podcasts, as we learned. But yeah, it's like a little deck of cards.
I think it's pretty sick.
Huh.
It's fine.
I think I'm
I
gonna
have
go-
one, but I looked all over and I couldn't
Yeah.
find it.
It's probably sitting in a bum bag or a pouch somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a tendency to throw things
Just
all in a
everywhere.
bag, and then I'm like, I'll remember that. And then I don't. But then I like
Yeah.
throw that in another bag, and I'm like, I'll remember I put that there. And
Oh.
it's just like
Yeah.
Yeah.
never-ending Mary Poppins
You
situation.
just have
Yeah, yeah.
hundreds of bags and you're just like,
It's scary, man.
what is
Yeah.
this?
No
Yeah.
kidding. I think I cleaned out one of the closets and I probably put like maybe 15 to 20 pouches in one container.
Well,
and that was just
most
like
of
the
them were
ones.
ZF pouches.
Yeah, yeah.
Because every time I ever go see Rick, he's like,
Here are
take
all
one
his
in
pouches?
He's like, take one in every color. I'm like,
Yeah.
why would I? Okay. I just give them to my kids, and
What are you gonna do with that many pouches?
I let my kids play with them. Give them to people, do giveaways.
Yeah.
Store stuff in them. Forget the stuff is in there.
That's actually really what happens.
Yeah.
More than anything.
That's the
You
most
give it away.
accurate description.
Yeah.
of it. I'd probably say mine is the Zero Feud clicker at the moment. Lexi hates it. Lexi hates
Oh,
it
does
with
she?
a burning
The
passion.
thought?
Can't
Just sitting
imagine
there.
why.
I do
The
this
thok sound.
just nonstop.
Yeah.
Well, the entire time that Ricky is in town, it is all day.
Yeah, dude, I must have ADD.
Well, the
I'm
first day you came in, period, like day
Oh,
one,
yeah.
he walked in and he's like a kid in a candy store, just with
Dude.
everything.
Dude,
all
I
day.
mean, yeah.
It was like a miniature Smoky Mountain Knife Works. Like there's just knives everywhere.
Yeah.
And then
Just, like,
now
on
it's
every
like
table.
yeah. Now it's like, oh look what I found.
Yeah, you like open up a drawer and you're like, wow, I've never seen that before.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh wow, I haven't either.
Well,
What happened?
so our guessing video. had,
Pocket
like,
aces.
bombed.
Sorry, Vince corrected us.
The guessing video that bombed was probably the hardest thing to film because there was like hundreds of knives. So it was like, what do we decide? Number one, what do we decide on that he probably doesn't remember? And then what is he gonna pick that I probably haven't touched? 'Cause I mean,
Yeah, that's like,
What?
the guessing
For
game
you.
video.
Yeah, yeah.
I was
guess
like,
a
yeah, we
knives
should
video?
do that. But then I was like, that's like,
We should do that. Never mind, it bombed.
Yeah, yeah,
That was so real. That was what he was really saying.
yeah.
well, Balin and I did that live on stream like a year
Oh,
ago,
man.
where he like passed me my knives and then I guessed it, but there was
you
no
get-
like repercussions.
Did you get most of them right?
Did I, Balin? I can't remember. I missed one out of how many? 5.
Taylor missed one, and it was like the easiest one. The one that I threw in that I was like, he's gonna know this right away, but I'm gonna throw it in anyways.
Dude, I want to test him
It was
with my collection.
I should have done
Oh
the same.
god.
Ooh.
But it was an Axon, and I said
You did
it's
say.
probably
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Vero Axon.
But then you swap to the Voodoo, I think.
I swapped to the Voodoo because for some reason I thought I felt my card. I definitely didn't, obviously.
Yeah.
But I was like, I think it's the Voodoo, and
Yeah. Finn said he'd like to sponsor a segment and just have my logo at the top of the banner of this epic podcast.
Of this epic podcast. Okay.
I'm glad this worked
Let's
out the way that
connect,
it did.
dude.
hey, he was just asking for a sponsor a second ago. Now he's
now
trying to
he's
sponsor.
like, I'm trying to sponsor you.
What happened to Too Rich for My Blood?
Oh, man.
Well, shoot off question. If you showed up to Taylor's studio and just fidgeted with knives nonstop, do you even have a need for fidget toys or pocket art if you could just fidget with knives?
No, probably not. I don't have that much pocket art anymore. I have a P&W Toast. I have a
Oh, you still
Magic
have it?
City. I don't remember the name. A Palmer. I have the Accomplice. I have like an Ultim piece from EMP EDC. And I think that might be it. Oh, and the Zero Feud clicker. Like that's all I have. And mostly the reason is if I can't fidget with a knife, this is like the secondary.
Taylor's
Right.
like filming or streaming, and you're just.
Yeah, seriously. I'll go to shoot like a short or a reel, and I'm like, all right, you ready? And he's like, yeah. And he like steps off to the side and immediately starts like, I'm like, do you mind? And he's like, oh, sorry.
My bad.
Dude,
Picks it up again. Picks up a different one.
I definitely have some undiagnosed like anxiety
You should
with
see
that
someone
stuff.
for that.
Bro, but here's the thing, like the realness of it is that when we're trying to be more methodical with planning videos, right? So it takes a little more time to plan. For me, when I'm there, it's like I'm on, right? Like I need to be taking photos, I need to be filming stuff. So it's just like this holds me over because I'm just like, fuck, I really want to go film. So
He has all this anxiety. Just pent up.
yeah, I'm like, I want to go do something right now, but I can't.
Damn.
Yeah. I mean, I still need to get into fidgets.
I
I'm
feel
not
like
gonna
you
lie.
have no.
No, not really. I mean, I have that. Is it the shuffle or what?
Vince
Did
called it the
Pocket
pocket
Aces.
aces.
Pocket aces and then
But
another one.
I don't think it is
it called, the
because
mechanic?
I think the pocket aces is 2 different aces, isn't it? I
Yeah,
don't
because
know.
I know for sure it's listed as a shuffle. Like that is an Urban EDC collab, and it was a shuffle.
I think mine was called the shuffle.
Yeah.
I think the pocket aces has 2 different aces.
So yeah, I don't know. I mean, you had that in your hands too.
Yeah.
At one point.
Yeah.
This is zirconium.
Yeah. I mean, I enjoy
Oh,
it right now. I
Zerk?
enjoy the Pixel Co one too.
Yeah, that's in Zerk. Oh, it's Taylor's gonna steal it now.
Oh.
I'm gonna steal this and then send my TI back.
Oh, this is what you loaned out to me. Oh, Vince brings up a good point. Not as in fashion to fidget with a knife in Toronto. So that's another aspect of it, right?
Yeah.
You can fidget with knives all you want at home, but as soon as you go out, like let's say you take the train or you're in your office, you can't just bust out a huge knife and start.
Do you guys ever do
flipping it.
that? I never fidget
Not in
out in
public.
public.
No.
Ever. When it comes to knives and stuff.
I don't know. Depends on where we're at.
If you're where I live, nobody cares.
Okay, yeah.
Most
we-
people
we
will be
busted
like,
out.
"What's that?
Yeah.
Can I see it?" Like
Yeah.
even a cop, like if you have something that's technically illegal, they'd be like,
Whatever.
"Can I check that out?" Oh shit! You know, like,
Shit.
I mean, talking about that though, we just did that at breakfast. Like you were just showing us your knives, and we were just
Oh, I
sitting
guess we did,
in a
yeah.
restaurant, like fidgeting with knives, and no one said
True.
anything. So
Yeah.
but yeah, there've been times where we go to like lunch or something, and we all have knives out, and we're all talking about them and stuff. So
Yeah, that's
it's not really that.
That's probably gonna happen a lot here at Blade West. Honestly, there's gonna be a lot of gear talk.
Who's the biggest piss plastic addict in the room?
Who said that?
Who said that?
We know.
Oh, but yeah, Taylor might have you
Well,
beat right now.
I
It's-
saw that, except it's tainted.
It's a little bit messy right now.
Oh boy.
We can clean that out. I got extra ink cartridges, but that
you show
pen
that?
is so good.
Can you show that?
Yeah, I mean the video is going up today.
Oh,
where
okay.
I'm talking
All right.
about
Nice.
it,
Nice.
so.
Just
But
looking at.
this is, it's going to be hard to see, but this is the Fountain EDC from Big Eye. It's American made, so they're making in-house now in Chattanooga, and Ultim is going to be the first material that they use.
Oh, so good.
Yeah, so
That looks nice.
yeah,
Maybe.
very
Maybe.
lightweight,
This is
Yeah. Just
very
ignore the
lightweight,
ink
and
stain.
yeah, there's ink all in it right now because it came loose in the plane.
Yeah.
probably actually pressurized and then came off.
It might have. I have flown with fountain pens several
have
times
you?
before, never had any issues, but
You know what you should have done? Just taken the ink out, and then wondered why it doesn't work.
oh yeah, Rikki last night he texted me and he's like, "Do you have to do something special to make this
Listen,
fountain
listen.
EDC work?"
Backstory: I've never owned a fountain pen
Ever?
ever. So when I saw everyone showing off at Big Eye, I'm like, "Can I please have one?" And they gave me one, and I unboxed it on an Instagram live stream, and then I'm like, "Man, it's not writing." And I opened it, and I'm like, "Is there like a capsule in here? Like, what happens?"
Gotta stab it in.
And I messaged him, and he's like,
I was like, well, first I was like, you got to prime it, right? Because you
Yeah.
put a new cartridge in, you got to prime it a little
Yep.
bit. And then I was sitting there priming and priming and priming, and I was like, did you even put ink in it? And he's like,
"It doesn't come."
does it come with ink? So I opened it up and it still had the plunger in there, and I'm like, sick. So I went and got
That's not
him.
a fair.
Oh,
That's not a
man.
fair assessment, though. You get a pen like that. I don't
Yeah.
know. Like my thought process is it comes with ink.
No, I get that too. Like I ordered a Lamy Safari fountain pen. It's like a $20 like budget entry level pen, fountain pen, right? And the cartridge comes in the barrel, but there's a little tiny spacer there that they separate. That's there to separate the ink from the rest of the apparatus, so it doesn't like ink itself in transit or whatever, damage or whatever it is. And so I didn't even know that was there. And then I started writing. I was like, "What's happening? What's happening?" I had to like search it.
Yeah.
And then find out that, oh, you just gotta remove that little thing.
I thought I broke it. I was like, great, I broke this nice pen that they just gifted me. I like that Beard Brand said, in Texas, we may or may not fidget with a revolver.
Was that also Sly?
Oh my god. Jesus.
Sly, was
I
that
can't believe it.
was that the guy with the bump side?
Right now, you got it right, too.
Most
No, the
overrated
truck.
EDC item.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
74.
We'll talk about that here in a
Yeah, I
second.
remember Sly.
That's so funny. Ian, I know it was you who said that. I was gonna thank you because you actually know that I'm an Ultim head.
Yeah, I like the question
Thank you, man.
that
Appreciate it.
Vince posted up. Most overrated EDC item. Thank you.
This right here, that is a really good question because I'm filling up my most overrated EDC item right now.
Overrated?
Yes.
Overrated.
Tell us.
It's a full titanium bottle.
Oh my.
It's extremely overrated, and it's $170.
Holy shit.
And
That
it's
thing's
not that
$170?
strong. Like
What
it
the-
dropped from like a small height onto the
Is
ground.
it grade 5 or what? Do you even know?
Yeah.
It is
Wow.
grade 5 installed.
Yeah, and this is billet. This is like build just the cap.
Oh my god.
Just the cap's really heavy.
Yeah.
It's
Someone out
loud.
building.
Just janitor walking around.
And then it's the threads on it. You cannot use this.
You gotta take the piss right in the mic?
Yeah.
Jesus.
I'd probably say maybe a pry bar. Because I think a lot
Pry
of the
bar,
time,
really?
yeah, because I think like most people have pry bars for the looks, but don't really use them.
Dude, I
think you're
I literally
projecting.
just using mine.
I use my pry bar all the time for camera mounts and
Yeah.
stuff.
But I feel like that's very niche though.
Taylor gets mad at me because the what is it? The Peak Design tripod has a tool built into it
Yeah.
to take the
Oh,
plate
it
off.
does.
Yeah, it's built in the tripod, and Ricky's always like, how do I get this off of here?
Sound?
Yeah, I go.
I'm like Arnold over there.
For a long time, Taylor and I communicated like through grunts.
I believe it.
We've spent so much time together, we can just kind of grunt in a general direction and understand.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Ron, what about you? Most overrated EDC item.
I think it's a pry bar too, honestly. Cause like even though I use it as a creator, I don't ever reach for it when I'm walking out the door. You know, like,
Yeah.
and I feel like that applies to a few things. I would say when I go out the door, I always get my keys, my wallet, my phone, and I can survive with that. I've gotten shit for not having a knife in my pockets. Like randomly, my wife would be like, "Oh, can I cut this open with your knife?" And I'm like,
Awkward.
I don't have it.
Yeah.
But you know, those four things. Outside of those four things, I don't find anything else like usually practical. But that's preferential. Like depends on what you do on a certain day or what you need your tools for.
Right. I have no idea for me. It's probably a pry bar too, but I use my pry bars every single day. And the thing is, my studio's at home. So I come down and use it on a daily basis.
Yeah.
So I don't really go out.
I say, to me, I think overrated in the sense that they've become way like overly engineered for no reason. So like,
okay.
Like no practical use.
yeah, like some pry bars are just like they
Pieces
look,
of pocket art,
yeah.
like he
Yeah.
accessorized me. Vince just
Exactly.
said pry bar go under pocket art.
So I don't carry one. I do carry this,
That has one built
and
in.
it has that built in, which is a good flathead, a decent pry. So yeah, I don't actually carry just a pry bar anymore.
How about bit drivers? There's some fancy ass bit drivers.
Taylor
out
has
there.
There's some really fancy ones, but I just did a video on
good
like the
screw?
best EDC screwdrivers. So not like precision drivers,
Right.
but like I have a Monterey Bay Knives screwdriver on my keychain, and that thing is amazing. It's really good.
But you know what though? Those precision drivers and screwdrivers, sometimes you need them, and you think like they're overrated, and then you don't have them. Like I wanted to tighten down a knife the other day, and I'm like, great, I left everything at home.
What do I do now?
I don't have one.
Well,
So
this pivot on this Scout is loose, and I have a driver over there, and I'll just tighten it up.
No problem.
Call it a day.
So stop being a chump and get you one for your screwdriver. Or your,
Well,
your
what are you
keychain.
doing?
Well, I can't because you're about to buy out everything on the MBK table, so I'm not even gonna be able to buy anything.
1970 F100. He was correcting you. We'll have some of those eventually.
What?
Like our own,
The
bit drivers.
from MBK? Carry commission.
Oh, nice.
We have a lot of fun stuff coming to carry commission. by the
Yeah,
way.
we sat down and created a list the other day of all the projects we have coming up.
20 things.
29 items.
Damn.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
It's a lot of stuff. Like we were like, we should like. There's probably a couple projects we're working on. We should probably like write them down so we like remember. And I started making the list. I'm like, oh my god. I was like, I know there's something else I'm forgetting. And like 2 hours later, I'd write it down. At the end of the day, it was 29 items.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
It's like cool, really fun collabs. People that
I
we
didn't pick
weren't
your brain
expecting to collab
too.
with.
Like that's sick. I want to do something like carry commission, but like that's an undertaking. Like with the amount of work
If-
that Taylor has is like, holy shit, how does he do it?
If it weren't for Jordan, my business partner, it wouldn't happen.
So if I have Balin over there, he can help out.
He's your
like thumbs
brother.
up.
That's different.
Free labor.
Free labor.
Yeah, my sister came to me the other day. I saw her last week, and she's like, I'll quit my job if you can hire me. And I was like, why? I was like, you have a good job. She was like, I don't care. If you pay me $150,000 a year, I'll come work for you. I was like, who do you think I am?
What the fuck is that?
I'll quit my job if you pay me. Like, come on.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun stuff. And a lot of diversity too in what's coming to carry commission soon. Like it's not just knives, but a ton of different things. So
Nice.
it's gonna be very, very dope.
Vince is saying, Taylor, let's connect. I need some knowledge drops.
Yeah, don't you have my number?
Damn.
Or do we just DM? I don't know.
Yeah,
We should
FaceTime
talk.
him.
We should actually all do like another challenge. I missed out on the last one you guys did.
Which
I think you did one with Vince, right?
oh yeah,
Like a
yeah,
carry challenge?
the
We should-
5 EDC
Yeah,
items.
5
Ron was in on that too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that was
missed
fun.
out on it because that was during the time where I didn't reply to any messages from anybody.
They're also
at all.
talking on WhatsApp, dude. Who uses WhatsApp here? I
Me.
mean,
I do because of that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
do
I
to
don't- I
message,
never-
I think we need a Discord
Sam or something.
so
like
I
a
can
special-
ignore that one too because
well,
I
there is a
have.
Discord.
I'm in
the-
like 9 servers and I
That's
don't
been
like
the ongoing joke recently. People reach out to me now to reach out to him.
It's way easier to get in touch with
Slowly
me through
becoming an
Rikki.
assistant
You're more
now.
communicative. Yeah.
Balin
so funny.
gets the same thing as well.
Ricky is Taylor's
I think-
secretary.
Even at Big Eye, they were like, "Yeah, Taylor never replied," and I was like, "Believe me, I know. I told him," and he was just like, "Ah, we'll tell him when we're there."
I mean, we were
As they're
driving
packing up to go
towards
to
them.
Blade,
I see. The thing is, I still don't think they actually packed it.
they
Well,
did because we told them as we were leaving.
yeah, but the other stuff, the giveaway stuff, I imagine they might
fingers
have missed
crossed.
that.
We will see.
I don't know.
Adding assistant
But-
to my resume.
Adding assistant to your resume.
Executive.
Executive assistant.
Yeah, there we go.
Gotta milk it for all it's worth, man.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh man. So has Ricky really improved your workflow?
No,
Hell no.
no,
Really? I'm feeling this synergistic, like you guys help each other kind of vibe.
no.
Care to comment?
No, Ricky gets work done.
Yeah, yeah. Taylor
He's not
stands
improved
around.
my workflow at all.
Yeah, Taylor stands around a lot. He's like,
Flipping
hey,
up.
we're ready to film. We're ready to film. Oh, okay. Well, I gotta go piss first. Oh, okay. Cool. And then 3 hours later, we actually get to film.
Oh man, I need to take that step.
Sounds
and get
fun.
an editor.
Sounds
I don't know how much of a like stress relief that is, but like editing is the bane of my existence.
Yeah, so I'll put it this way. The reason that we make more content is because I hated editing so much. And every single day that I would publish a video, I would come home like beat down, just
right.
crawl through the door. And Alex is like, why? Like,
What's going on?
help me with the kids. What is wrong with you? And I'm just like mentally, it's so exhausting to plan, shoot, edit, communicate, like everything all at once. And the first video Rikki helped me edit, I came home. I said I wasn't even editing. I sent footage with you. You were going home. You left.
Yeah.
We had just finished shooting like 3 videos, and I sat down on the couch and I'm like, wow,
Wow.
This is what it feels like.
There's nothing to stress about for a moment. Like,
Happiness
whoa.
exists.
Freedom.
And Ricky's all like excited to edit, and I'm like, what's wrong with you? Oh my god.
Well, I mean, to be real, his editing process was
probably
way out
expensive.
of my realm, right?
Oh,
Like
was
I
it?
wasn't doing like multicam editing for the most part because I did fitness, I did wildlife. There was always just that one
Right.
subject, and it's just me. And then he showed me how to do all the multicam editing and like a ton of stuff.
So stacking and layers and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
so like
yeah.
the first ones were like a little more rough, like you have to show me a couple of things, but now we've got like a really solid workflow.
I'm so jealous.
And it just works out because then he, as things like keep progressing, it's more so like if we have pieces of content that we need to do, we'll plan them out, we can get them edited, like 90% or so, send it to him. He spends like an hour tops maybe,
Right.
and then uploads it. So that's why
so
like.
sick.
And not just on YouTube, like you've been live streaming more, you've been posting on Instagram more, jumping into conversations, being hopping on
this.
live streams too,
Yeah.
like
Traveling?
Traveling.
Yeah,
Wow.
Coming
What is
out
that?
of the
Amazing.
yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I know we've talked about it a lot. I kind of like shelled up for about 2 years, maybe 3. Right? I moved into the new space and things were moving really, really well. And then I just got overwhelmed.
Right. Yeah.
Because it is overwhelming, right? You've got products coming in, you have companies reaching out from every direction, right? You have email, Instagram.
There's
They
so
have your-
much.
it
Yeah.
just- it's so hard to maintain it all and remember who's sent you what and what you've got on your plate. And even if you like write it down and try to organize it all changes, you know, with the wind. Like I won't name a name, but there's a company that constantly sends products, and they'll give you a date and kind of like an unofficial embargo.
No, I know
And-
exactly what you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah.
and you'll be like, okay, sweet, and you like prepare and build everything around this, and then like 2 days before they're like, sorry, we're gonna have to push it back like 3 weeks, and you're like, oh, okay, well that doesn't really work for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just like, I have
And-
all this stuff ready.
Yeah, and it happens a lot, and it shifts everything. It's not just okay, move this from this date to this date. It shifts everything.
Yeah.
I think even outside of editing though, like people are noticing that you're more vibrant on camera.
Oh,
that you're
100%.
more,
I can see that.
Excited and happy, and then like us just being idiots all the time. Like,
I love being an idiot.
yeah.
Well, it's kind of nice to
Professional
have
idiots.
someone there that's also a creator and kind of understands and then has that synergy. Like,
Yeah.
all
Yeah,
jokes
so-
aside.
So one of the things I've hated the most since doing this is working alone.
Right.
So I used to work, I mean, I've been on YouTube for 12 years now, and I've worked remote the entire time. So most of the time in that decade plus, it's been me in a room by myself,
Yep.
which is really boring.
Oh,
most
dude,
of the
yeah,
time.
it's lonely.
It's lonely, it's boring, and you also don't have people like in your real life, the people that you see day to day, who you can relate to, right?
Exactly.
You can't talk to them about like why this knife is whatever,
Yeah.
because they're like it's a knife, and
Yeah,
why would
yeah.
you pay $400 for it? You know, they just don't get it,
Mm-hmm.
and it just doesn't have to be a knife. It could be anything. It could be editing or shooting or whatever. And even my video production friends, I have a lot of friends who have video production companies. They don't get it because they operate on a totally different time scale, right? They're working on projects for months and months. I'm working on projects that are like,
A week.
yeah,
A couple days or
Days.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, a few days.
and like I'm for an example, for a long time I was dealing with shooting 3-angle in 4K and editing on a MacBook, and it wasn't keeping up. It does now because Final Cut and M1
Right.
and all that. But I was editing in Premiere on an old MacBook, like an i7, and I had 3-angle in Sony 4K.
Dude, get wrecked. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Get wrecked.
A render for a 20-minute video would take like 3 hours. You know?
Shooting in log and all that. Oh
Yeah,
my
so
God.
I'm like talking to my video production friends. I'm like, hey, what can I do? And they're like, oh, just make proxies. And I was like, okay, that's great, except
But
for the
then,
fact that I need to make videos in a span of 2-3 days, and I'm gonna spend 2 days making proxies.
proxies.
So yeah, it's just nobody quite understands it. So having somebody that I can not only bounce ideas off of,
Right.
but talk to in real time about all these things, and get like real
Invaluable.
feedback. Yeah,
Right.
that's probably more valuable than editing, right?
Right.
The editing is a giant load off, but
Yeah.
We all need a Rikki.
We all
do.
need a Rikki. Everybody's trying to
I think
steal
yeah,
Rikki.
Vince, I think
Yeah, Vince
is-
just
Vince
said
is
it
trying to
earlier.
poach.
Vince,
I'm a poacher.
trying to poach.
Ben,
Better jack up those rates.
So here, alright, but like to be completely transparent and real, you guys know about this because I talked to you guys about it when I first left the Safari, and I was like, all right, I think I'm gonna dive into like the EDC stuff, like professionally
Right.
with my work,
Right.
And like y'all know the story of my like me reaching out to people and it not
Yep.
working
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
So it's funny that like now that it has worked out, people are like coming out the woodworks. Like,
Yeah.
"Oh, yeah,
come here.
yeah, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
yeah, well, thanks for
Bastards.
that. Yeah, I appreciate it so much.
Hell yeah, dude.
if only I'd answered that email or that message 4 years ago.
Oh, fun story.
4 years ago.
No way.
I DM'd Taylor 4 years ago when I first started doing videography through my main account.
Oh, really?
And it was just like, hey, dude, I'm a videographer. Like, it'd be cool to do some projects for you. Never answered.
No.
He like tagged
Ghosted.
my main. He tagged my main page on like a short or a reel or a story, and he sent me a screenshot of that. I'm like, holy shit! I can't believe I sent you that
Wow.
4 years ago.
4 years ago.
Imagine where
Damn,
you'd be
dude,
with
yeah.
a Rikki 4 years ago.
I said the same
Imagine
thing.
me not having to have edited for
4 years, dude. That's so many hours. We're talking like another 2 years of editing. Just
Holy shit. How big would carry commission be right now?
I don't know.
I don't know because
It
that's
took
still
me until
Jordan.
last year to realize I needed a business partner with Carry Commission. Yeah.
so you started carry,
Yeah.
like, what's the history of carry commission? I'm kind of curious what that team was.
Originally, it was just a clean brand for Best EDC because I was making merch and stuff, and people didn't want damn on it, which is still kind of a thing I deal with. But Carry Commission was just I would make two of everything, right? The shirts, whatever design, I would just replace words and kind of make it work, and that was all it was. And it didn't make sense, right? People are like, "What is this? Why would I buy Carry Commission?"
Right.
You know, it was just a bad idea. But I liked the name a lot, and I had always wanted a store where I could curate some of my favorite things. So I did that, and I was partnering with, did some Mighty Hanks, I did some P&W Toasts, I did some Redeemed Creation wallets, and a whole bunch of collaborations, but they were all like 6 months apart. So
Okay,
there wasn't
yeah.
any real like momentum for anything. I was making a couple $1,000s here and there. Like it wasn't really worth the time I was putting
Right.
into it, so I shuttered it. But I didn't want it to die. So I kept brainstorming with a couple of my friends about like what I should do with it. And I sat down with a friend, Jordan, who's now the business partner, for probably an entire day, and just
Hashed it out.
yeah.
That's
and
awesome. That's crazy.
He put aside his job for the day and was just like, "All right, let's figure this out."
That's
and,
sweet.
yeah, that's what we did. We figured it out, and I was moving forward by myself. And it was about 2-3 months after that, called him up. I was like, "I can't do this. Do you want a piece of this so you can help?"
Yeah.
And now it's actually working because
That's so cool.
he can get stuff done. What it is he actually emails people back.
That's all it
That's
takes.
really it, honestly.
That's all it takes.
He's on top.
He
of the
does ship all the orders out. If I have the time, I do, but it's usually him shipping.
That's a lot of manual work.
Oh, dude,
shipping
yeah,
stuff,
it's-
dude. Just selling the Ranger Eyes. You guys should see Ron's Ranger Eyes and how he packaged it and how much work that goes into that.
Oh, it's so much work.
That
Holy
packaging was
shit.
next level.
Thanks.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
And he custom cut every single piece and hand folded every single one. I was just like blown away.
I want to do something different, you know. I mean,
Yeah.
in the spirit of you saying like you just did two of everything and just put the Carry Commission name on it at first. Like I didn't want to just be another. Oh, this is a pouch. It's in the same a generic like foil black Ziploc. Like
Are you bagging on me, bro?
I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything.
I feel some shade being
I'm
thrown
not-
here.
I'm not saying anything directly.
Y'all are drawing conclusions up in here, okay? Back me up, chat. So, you know, I figured, you know, I gotta do something about the packaging, or at least put it in something different. So, spend some time
Crackle
with
pop over there.
a paper cutter and
Yeah, it's funny
Yeah.
though.
You
Like
didn't hear my elbow?
people don't see that
Yikes.
behind the scenes though.
Yeah.
Like people see the finished product, right? And then
Yeah.
they're like, "This dude must be racking up some money." And you don't realize that like the reality is, yeah, you make the money and you reinvest it into
Yeah.
another product, and you're back to baseline. You know, sometimes
Yeah.
even under if you're putting
Yeah,
stuff in.
like
we
Carry
had-
Commission is a little. It's like 13 months old right now as a rebranded, relaunched company,
nice.
and we started with just a small investment from me personally, and have just reinvested it. It's growing very fast. That investment is like don't know.
Tenfold or something crazy. Yeah.
2,000% return
Holy
on that
cow,
investment,
yeah.
right? Well, we've taken out like 0. You know, I've made nothing.
Right.
But you know, the whole idea is to grow and grow and grow,
Well, and
and
then
then
let it
eventually you
sustain,
can
yeah.
actually take some money home.
This
But
is a good one here. And I don't mean to call you out, Mayor or Salt, but he or she says packaging's overrated in my opinion. Jack Wolf, for example, I don't think
I love high-end
good
packaging.
Like
yeah.
Jack Wolf, like some people are talking about $300 being too much, and I totally understand that. But having like that package elevates everything. Like, would you rather? Some people are like, just throw the knife in a bag and I'm happy. And companies do that. Like Strider, for example, they give it a Ziploc bag, and that's just their style.
Wait, they literally send it in a Ziploc bag?
Yeah, in a Ziploc bag.
What?
That's,
so I'm actually kind of maybe on a different side, maybe the other end of the spectrum, sort of, but not really. Like, I think packaging is really, really important, but this actually goes back to what we did last year. We talked about with you in Austin. So Beard Brand had a whole bunch of people come out and they wanted to, it was just a hive mind, right? But he also wanted some feedback on the new packaging that they were doing. So rather than using wasteful plastic bottles that are kind of a pain to recycle, I don't even know if you could. Were the plastic bottles recyclable?
You could recycle.
But now it's all aluminum. Now it's all aluminum, and all of the packaging has like a dual purpose or can be recycled. So the container that the beard balm comes in, once it's empty, it holds the soap bars perfectly. So it can be a travel container for your soap bar.
that's
So I'm more of the mindset
Sustainable.
that,
Practical.
well, not even just sustainable, yes, but something that also has at least another function or something to.
So
that
what about like a
effect.
pouch that comes with a knife? I guess because all those pouches, bro, I do nothing with them.
I do nothing
They
with
just, like, they just sit in
Right,
a box.
that's
or
something
whatever.
that could just die tomorrow and I wouldn't care. But like, for example, some of the stuff with the exclusive products I've wanted to do like Tinder in the packaging as the actual
Right.
packaging. So you have it in a box, but inside you have Tinder for a fire starter. That's what Wazoo does. So we sell the necklace that Ricky's wearing. That comes in a cardboard box, and that can be used as a fire, like as Tinder, but it also has dry straw in there that you can use
As Tinder as well.
So stuff like that. That's
Multi-purpose
Multi-purpose. It's
packaging.
nice because it's not. It doesn't look like they just threw something together, but they also put a lot of thought and effort into what it came in
yeah.
and how that can be used.
It's attention to detail is how I see it.
Yeah.
But on the flip side, someone did say on here, it's some people think it's waste of money on resources, and I kind of get that too because I do have a ton of knife boxes just sitting.
Oh, dude,
around.
you guys need to see this closet over here
Yeah.
in a second.
Yeah, but I don't know.
See a
they're-
Benchmade stack. Just a Benchmade stack.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's the case to be made for sustainable packaging. You know, some
Right.
people just do everything corrugated cardboard for everything, right? So you could just recycle all that. But I think packaging isn't just from a practical standpoint of like, oh, how can we reuse this? It's more like, it's not more like, it's in addition to building sort of this reputation for yourself as a brand. Because like, you know, you could say, okay, a bag is a bag, but a bag could also be a Louis Vuitton bag that costs, you know, 200
Yeah.
times as much. And you could argue the sustainable route and say, oh, well, it's the same material, so why would it cost that much?
Yeah.
But everything that you do with your products, including the packaging, all that stuff, that goes into elevating your brand and kind of speaking to what kind of audience you're trying to cater to, or what kind of brand you're trying to build for yourself. So I think there's an intrinsic value there.
Louis Vuitton is actually a great example because I worked for Louis Vuitton, and people would number one sell bags in boxes like on eBay. Right?
Just the bag in the
just
box?
the bag, just the like the cloth bag
Yeah,
that
yeah,
your
that
purse
the
or
purse
whatever
comes
comes
in
in,
or whatever.
Yeah,
and
the dust bag, yeah.
the packaging on it, and like for us, we were like, there's no way people are selling like a bag for $900, like a cloth bag.
Right.
$900.
Like there's some hype behind the packaging
Yeah.
sometimes, but I don't know. I enjoy the experience. That's like
Experience.
my
That's what
biggest
it was.
takeaway.
Yeah. The best experience I've ever had unboxing something is the James Brand Barnes. Have you guys seen the box
yeah.
on that?
I don't think so.
Best unboxing experience I've ever had, and I've unboxed hundreds of things, thousands probably.
I like
live on stream.
Big Eye. I got a bunch of stuff from Big Eye and their packaging
Oh,
experience. is insane.
and this is like they do this with everything.
Oh, do they?
Yeah. It's not always black, but they had a custom wood cutout for the one that I've got. I don't know what it was. It doesn't have a COA coin or anything either, but it's the same exact kind of packaging.
Yeah.
And Big Eye, there's this. Yeah, it's a good point. They did custom cut sleeve like this with a walnut box on the outside. the knife is debossed, so it's sticking out.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
And it's an exact profile of the knife, and then there's a cutout in the sleeve, so that's what keeps the sleeve in place is the debossing of the
Right. That's sick.
I don't know. It just elevates the product. Like the solar drive from TI or from Big Idea Design is something that I just got recently, and it came in like a black box, and then on the inside there was like this beautiful wooden box that doubles as like a stand apparently.
Oh yeah.
And it's a $275 watch, right? But it felt the experience
The
made it feel like
unboxing
a
is crazy.
luxurious like freaking 500 plus piece just
Right.
because the packaging is that nice.
Right.
I also have to say I'm very, very, very jaded. Just because I've opened so many packages now, I'm like,
Get us out of here. Yeah.
We got a $5 super chat.
Got a $5 super chat from Renee saying the place you keep your knives is on fire. You can only grab one knife. Which one survives? Fuck, dude.
Wiener Warrior.
The straightest face on earth.
100% Wiener Warrior. Dude, I don't know.
That's a tough choice.
If I'm going the sentimental route, it'd probably be my Benchmade Mini Crooked River, because it was the first knife that Lex gave me for Christmas. And like that's one of those things, like the sentimental value of it you can't replace.
Yeah.
That's the same with me. My CRK and Cosi is the first knife that Ashley ever bought me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, even though it's S35VN, I'm never gonna sell that.
Yeah,
thing.
it's nothing fancy.
Super close.
My lady's never bought me a knife, so.
Oh,
Ron, you're missing out. What are you doing?
Nah, but I received one of my first like quote unquote real knives, a Spyderco Pair 3 from my close friend, so I'd probably keep that one. Yeah.
Taylor has an Armada. So he's just,
He's sticking with the Wiener Warrior, dude.
I'll just grab the whole Armada.
yeah, he's gonna save $40.
No, I'll just buy another knife later.
Vincent
Be all
said
right.
he wants a Wiener Warrior. You want to sell it to him?
I'll trade you.
Trade in the fidgets.
I'll trade you the camera. What's the camera?
Oh shit.
Oh,
do you still have that?
Aluminum slider. Yeah,
Dude, I want one of
It's
those.
definitely not worth that trade. Don't take that trade.
Oh my god.
I saved my Terminus XR. What is that?
So the Terminus, the SOG Terminus XR.
Oh yeah.
I don't know about SOG knives. They just
I like the Power Pint. That's the only solid.
Power
item
Pine's
I
dope.
have.
Yeah, Power Pine's dope.
I do feel naked. I don't feel naked not having a knife for some reason, but the power pint, I feel naked without it for some reason.
Just pick up another one next day, dude. You'll be good.
Oh, I see.
As much as your pickled legs.
Earl
Oh,
coming
Earl
through.
Earl
with the
hooked it
5
up.
gifted memberships.
go,
Thank you so
Earl.
much, Earl.
Dave Svarte's in here. What's up, Dave?
Dave is here.
Hey, we were talking about
man.
the German crew. We kind of miss you
The
guys.
Germans.
The Germans. Bring the Germans. to
Everyone
the
can now
West.
spam the WoW Balin emote.
Yeah.
That's
So
new.
go for it.
That's new, yo.
Yeah.
Here we go. This is gonna get loud, boys.
Yeah.
So the best part is that the Germans don't have like their own identity anymore. They're now all like collective. The Germans.
Oh no.
The Germans.
No, that's literally what I saw at Blade Atlanta. They were like, "Hey, you going to dinner with the Germans?" I was like,
Oh yeah.
Who is
Well,
that?
they were placed next to each other and everything. Like,
Yeah, like-
the booths.
Who's all the Germans?
No, so Daily Customs, what you're talking about, and Daily Knives.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Germans were actually supposed to fly into Charlotte and have a barbecue at my house. We didn't do that, but I think we're going to try and do it next
Do
year.
it again.
Nice.
Well, Sam's not coming because you're ragging on him. So
Oh,
decided-
he's
With the
serious.
Zon, the
Yeah.
Zon flip.
For the wiener.
Sam said that we're actually gonna have our own separate barbecue right next to Taylor's.
Well, that's because he fakes his Zon flips.
Yeah.
It's all VFX.
Same as AI as well.
Metal Complex is fake natty. What are our other beefs?
Everyday minimalist is not a minimalist.
Yeah, he's not.
We need one.
Minimalist would not have that right there.
Yeah.
Just
It's
saying.
not in view, so he's good.
Yeah, no.
Fake minimalist, that's why.
We need one. We need one for Ron, but
I'm just a Costco shopper.
Ron's a Costco elitist.
Yeah. That one's not a fake beef. That's a real beef.
Wow. Wow. Chill out.
Oh man.
I think he
Chill
can
out.
actually grow a beard, and he just runs this like super.
Oh, believe me.
Yeah.
I wish I could.
That is not a joking
If you
matter.
can't sense sincerity in my voice now, I'm just gonna say you're a rock.
Are you gonna leave?
Am I
Are you gonna prove me right?
No.
Oh,
I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave.
quick side note: have you guys been tagged on this whole unknown EDC thing on Instagram?
What is that?
I don't know.
Oh
It's
yeah, I've seen that. Who is that?
I don't know. They wanted to collab with Post.
unknown.
It's unknown. Yeah, dude.
I don't know who you are.
Yeah.
Best budget fidget knife of this this.
Oh, dude,
year.
that's gotta be the arcade for me.
I don't know if it's budget.
Yeah, what's the
Aren't they
arcade
like?
at?
Oh no, they're like 200.
Yeah, I
you
wouldn't call
get
it a
away.
budget, but it is a very fidgety knife. Like by far stands out.
So what was the question?
best
Best fidgety
budget fidget knife?
Oh, that's the pyrite.
The pyrite. I mean, I don't have one.
I don't have one either.
Oh no.
The drop bear?
No. The Snex.
Oh yeah, the
Sne-
Oh,
This
the
is BB
Vision.
Snacks.
The Vision.
Yeah,
Vision.
It's
It's not the Vision R.
S. Vision S.
I can't remember.
It's like
I
Snacks.
never got that knife, so
$76 or something like that.
it uses like something
he's in
similar
here.
to the shark box.
The unknown EDC dude.
We are you, you are us. Yeah, that's why I saw it.
Oh, Dylan, you gotta hook up a new battery down there.
Oh God, we're
Oh.
gone.
Lost them.
Oh,
He cut us, dude.
What was that I said?
It's plugged
Brandon,
into the wall.
what was that I said about cameras? This and
The
having a
timeout?
cannon.
No, it was the battery. Okay, it's the battery.
You
It
can't
was-
just plug it in and let it run off like a charger.
Yeah, like a.
Um,
like a AC
well, it's going
adapter.
through USB-C to the PC, and it's not supplying power. to
Oh,
the
it's
camera.
the Vision
Oh God.
FG.
Now the
by
angle's
the
all
way.
messed up.
Vision FG.
I know what you're talking about though. It's just a dummy
we
battery
go, they're back.
that's attached to an AC adapter.
We should have came back and you guys had like your shirts off or something.
Whoa! Wow!
Easy for you to say, huh?
shirtless.
Yeah, let's just throw caution in
Wow.
the wind there, huh? Yeah, we should have just like taken your pants off. Yeah. You said that so casually, like nothing was gonna happen.
I gotta think
What?
of anything weirder. Oh man.
You're not running the second cam on a dummy battery. No, I'm not. I'm not running either of them on any
You
dummy
should
battery.
run a dummy battery though.
I know.
no?
I probably should, but I mean, like, shit.
What was the cam link for then? I'm confused.
I was gonna have 4 camera angles, but I was like, you know what, this works.
So you made me bring my cam
And
links
run.
all the way.
And run.
Yeah, I brought mine too.
Yeah. It was just a backup.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, luckily you brought your headphones because
Yeah.
we only had 3.
Well,
but
luckily, Eric had
That's
a
true.
cable.
a very
Yeah.
expensive cable
Eric
A
coming
very
in clutch.
expensive cable?
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
$40.
For that cable? Are you
For-
shitting
for
me?
this.
Oh my god.
for lightning to 3.5.
Oh man. That's
$40.
wild.
That's ridiculous, man.
Maybe some massive tech goes behind that.
Yeah, because none of the other cables I tried to buy would work.
Right.
Just get
It's gotta
wrecked.
be something.
Yeah.
Firmware or something? I don't know.
Let's see.
That's crazy.
Best budget knife is the 6-in-1. What is that? You guys know what that is?
Oh, how much is the?
Is that the Milwaukee? Are they talking about the Milwaukee
Fastback?
Fastback utility with the
Maybe.
screwdriver in the end?
Yeah.
Do you own one of those?
I have a Milwaukee Fastback, but not with the
Same.
screwdriver.
Same.
I know Zach is like, or Zach in the Wild is huge on the fastback, isn't he?
It's
Something like
legit.
that.
Utility
I've never
knife.
owned one before.
It's so cheap too.
I
Maybe
was gonna
we-
ask you what's the
But yeah, it's
price
not
point
titanium,
on that
so-
on that knife that you were showing off, the one with the switch that you can switch the blades out of.
The Outdoor Edge.
Oh, yeah. Grab
Is
one,
that-
Dylan.
Is that fidgety though?
Nah.
No. Their
not
stuff
really.
is.
Just pass it over there.
It's just a fun little
Don't let-
mechanism, right?
Don't let Rikki see it.
Yeah, don't give it to me.
Why?
So I actually
Grab
found
another
them a long time ago.
Dylan,
just going with it.
Dylan, over there.
You know, if you were a
There's
minimalist, it would be way easier to find this stuff.
Yeah.
There's a lot of shit in here, man. We're just talking about.
Look at that thing, dude. that doesn't say minimalist, but man's gotta keep his knives somewhere.
Yes.
Dylan's struggling to find them.
He's got one for everyone. And you get a knife, and you get a knife, and you get a
Are they
knife.
Oh,
all
that's-
assisted?
No,
Okay.
that
yeah.
one's the top line one that Taylor has.
Yeah, I would rock this.
Guess the price point on that.
So this isn't sharp at all.
I know their stuff is pretty budget friendly, but this is top of
No,
line.
this is their like EDC.
150.
I'm gonna go 80,
More?
89.
Ron,
What?
guess how much that one is? They
Is it
have
more?
I
Really?
don't know.
Okay.
Maybe 90?
$80.
Nice.
Wow.
Or no, $70. That
Oh,
one's $70. The
Yeah,
VX5.
you sent me because you really overplayed that.
Mm-hmm.
But high end.
Man,
But these things are stupid sharp.
yeah,
The replaceable inserts, so the
yeah, they're crazy.
blade comes off, and you can change the blade type.
Shape as well.
So
yeah.
you can have a
grab
drop
one of
point.
those.
Is it just me, or is this a missed opportunity that this isn't sharp?
I think it'd be hard to
Yeah.
switch the blade
Oh, because
into
you
it
can cut
though.
yourself? Yeah. Fair enough.
I'll let you do that. You test that one out, Ron.
Yeah. I'm just asking.
Yeah, check that out.
Play
devil's
you
advocate
can
there.
you can swap it in a warning.
So how do you take it off? You take it off pressing that.
Press the button, pop it out,
That's wild.
and then throw in this.
That is so
Yeah.
interesting.
Super easy. Like,
What a
I don't know.
Yeah, so they've had knives for a long time.
They have,
Because
yeah.
I included them in something a very long time ago. Maybe it was Walmart EDC or something.
Mm-hmm.
But
So
concept.
they're normally a hunting company, right? So they
Yeah.
have like backlocks, and I think slip joints. I don't know. Usually backlocks, but they go for like $10-12. These are like the nice ones.
yeah, they also have utility knife.
Yeah. I
How
mean,
about
this
the
is kind of
slide
like a
winder?
utility knife.
How many of these blades does it come with?
6, I think.
Damn.
And they're not expensive. The blades are
They're
not
like
expensive.
$12, $11 or something
Dude,
like that.
that's wild.
For the pack or for each?
For a pack.
For an
like a
entire
6-pack.
pack.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's pretty good.
Yeah. So people that cut boxes all day long and they don't want to sharpen after their long day's work, it's perfect. So
I mean, I would still rather have the
your
utility
TPT.
knife.
Yeah.
Only
yeah.
because those blades are like 25 cents.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But
But if you want to be bougie and you want to carry
I mean,
something
Or have
nice,
some
the
hybrid
way
of
that
it.
these, or what these were originally designed for, was skinning animals.
right.
Right, that's what they were originally designed for. Something that's super sharp, and you're gonna dull that blade fairly quickly. You can swap it out, put it back in, and you're good to go. You don't have to worry about sharpening
Yeah.
in the field. That was the whole premise.
Yeah. We're not paid by Outdoor Edge. We're just talking about it. I'm just saying.
Taylor is
that makes
faster
sense,
than
right?
Google search. What?
Someone said, "Man, now even your live streams are at minimalist." that's accurate.
We got 4 of us in here the first
man.
time.
How am I
That's funny.
faster than Google search? What
Why
the
do you
heck?
have a beard?
Your knowledge
sandwich
just-
going
Yeah.
on?
Snap.
I feel like I don't know anything. I feel like I've forgotten everything.
Just been
That's
disconnected.
fairly accurate. I'll ask Taylor about something. He's like, I don't know.
What's the name of that thing again? He's like, you made a video about it yesterday.
Yeah.
And then, like, I don't know.
Yeah, that was yesterday.
Well, you know the saying, it's like you've forgotten more about knives than I'll ever know.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Yeah, there you go. That's a good way to look at it.
Yeah.
Born
For those of you who
again.
couldn't hear, Eric said, I've forgotten more about knives than he will ever know, which is, it's probably accurate.
Born again, call
I've
me
forgotten
out.
a lot.
Seriously though, why did you name your channel Everyday Minimalist when you're clearly not that? Good question.
Ooh.
Just
Ooh,
go
yeah.
to
Here's
go to
the
my
explanation.
about section.
Yeah.
These beefs are,
Just go to my about section.
these
Do
beefs
it.
are, that we've planted the seeds.
We're
So-
starting. Yeah.
Everybody go tell Metal Complex he's a fake natty.
right now. Go into his most recent video and comment. Say, Best MEDC said you're a fake natty.
Oh my god. Jesus. No, but in all reality, I started Everyday Minimalist as an Instagram page first, and I used to like super minimally laid out, I guess, gear on like a blank canvas. So I was like, okay, well, I'll call it Everyday Minimalist because that's my style aesthetic. And then we started the channel. I was like, okay, I'll just link both of them. And yeah, I really like minimalistic design as well. So I hope that
I'm gonna
answers your
make a channel called OK Damn EDC, and I'm just gonna have
Okay.
stuff.
Mid damn EDC.
just okayest EDC.
Yeah, OK EDC.
Or we can make it Utah appropriate. Okayest Heckin' EDC.
Yeah.
Heckin'.
Yeah, Heckin'.
I'm just gonna rip all of Taylor's videos.
Oh man.
Oh shit.
Don't I already have somebody that does that?
Oh, awkward. Never explain.
Never explain yourself. Leave
love-
them
Oh my
hanging.
god.
I love like the excitement that Vincent types in, like all caps.
All kinds of
Yo, his caps lock key is just broken.
It's broken.
That's what it is.
I
No,
love
that's
the passion.
Jammed.
that's his energy for everything. I mean, have you watched one
Oh,
of his
yeah.
videos? That is his energy.
Oh god.
No, this is how you read it. It's never explain yourself. Leave them hanging.
Ron knows how to
Was
do
that
it.
it?
Shit.
Was that the Vince?
That's pretty good.
Thanks, man. Unknown EDC says, "Why do we have a beard sandwich going on?" That's funny.
We can't. There's no winning. There's no winning.
There's not.
Yes.
What do we do? If we switch places, it'd be an open face sandwich. There's no way we can even this out.
If we switch places, it'd be racist.
Yeah.
Not an open face
Yeah.
sandwich.
Or like if I switched with Taylor, it would be an open face sandwich. You know what I mean?
God.
There's always something.
What is
Oh, man.
open face sandwich? That's the first time I've ever heard the term open face.
Open
sandwich.
face sandwich? It's just a sandwich without the top bread.
I feel like that's just a hot dog.
Well, only you can fold it. Only defaulted.
Wait, is a sandwich a hamburger? Or
Oh
what?
god. Oh god.
Brandon, why did you do that?
So we sit down at a
Oh,
restaurant in
God.
Chattanooga. Ricky is trying to explain to us that burgers are not sandwiches, they're burgers. The menu comes out and it says sandwiches, burger, right under it. And he's like,
In that one place. Everywhere else, when you go to a spot, it's normally burgers and sandwiches.
Typically.
The
Yeah,
argument,
okay.
the argument is that if it has a meat patty, it's a burger, not a sandwich.
okay, so chicken sandwich has a what?
It's not a meat patty.
Chicken
It
patty,
has a poultry patty.
Exactly.
which is meat
Nah.
between two pieces of bread.
Nah.
I think we have established that
Okay, what about a BLT?
it's a sandwich.
But it has meat in it.
Yeah. So
It's not a patty.
I didn't say patty, he did.
I said patty.
Bug out says this is about to get heated.
Ian, this chat hasn't heard of a gyro. It's G-Y-R-O, not Y-E-R-O.
That's so wrong.
Intentional.
I thought he was talking about Vero. I was
He
like,
was
you spelled
probably-
Vero wrong too. I
He
don't
was
know.
trying to prevent someone from saying, this chat doesn't have a gyro. Someone was gonna do it. Probably Brandon.
Oh man.
Probably me. Oh my god. You guys are ridiculous.
Taylor Cortez says someone's gotta shave their beard right now.
With a knife.
With the outdoor edge knife.
With the outdoor edge knife.
For what it was made for.
Oh man.
One of my favorite things is whenever Taylor decides to test how sharp a knife is, and he like shaves hair.
Oh,
so
yeah.
his arm looks like he has
yeah, I've
some
got
sort of
lines.
issue.
You don't see it right now, but I've got bald patches.
Oh,
Did you ever get razor burn?
I try to even it up.
nice. Nice.
Oh my god.
One day there was a knife that was way sharper than I was expecting, and I just took like all my arm. I'm like, oh god,
Just as a
it's gone.
line.
But the Wicked XL, it comes with a Scandi grind. The first time I got it, I was just trying to test it out, and it was so sharp, it just bit. It didn't even shave. It just dug into my arm and cut.
Man.
Oh wait! It's actually Vince's birthday.
Oh.
Should we all sing happy birthday to him?
Ready? Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Why are we so off?
Happy birthday to
Wow.
you.
Happy birthday, dear Vince.
Accessorize me.
Happy birthday to you.
Yeah, let's go.
That was great.
That was
Yo,
probably already
horrible.
We had 4 different pitches going into that first verse.
If he didn't leave before, he's definitely gone now.
I wouldn't be.
He's out.
I'd be okay if you blocked all
Oh
of
my
us.
god.
Social
That
media
was
never.
terrible.
Just block
spoke to us.
Ricky.
Yeah, just
block Rikki off.
Good luck getting a hold of Taylor if you block me though.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Patty melt, burger or sandwich?
What's a patty
Both.
melt? What the hell is that?
It's a burger on like white bread, basically, or rye bread, I guess technically. But
so that's a
So
combo.
it's a
Sandwich.
burger.
It's a sandwich,
It's
bro.
not a sandwich.
burger refers to the patty,
It's a burger.
Hamburger.
not the entire thing.
No, a patty melt is a burger, you're saying?
I don't know what a patty melt is.
I don't know.
Tied to the bun and the meat.
That's what we've all
I
been
think
saying.
I think a sandwich, like a burger, can be a sandwich, just like Scotch is whiskey, but whiskey doesn't have to be Scotch
Then why was it named differently?
because it's made in Scotland.
The music.
You know,
That was way too fast.
So you're saying a burger is a subset of a sandwich?
yeah,
Yeah.
it's a type of sandwich,
Tomato.
and you can put that on your sandwich.
Bada bing, bada boom.
You can put it on a sandwich or a burger.
That's the video I'm
That's
filming
tough.
tomorrow at West. It's a burger or sandwich.
Just like go up to people, ask them
How many gummies did they eat?
How many
Thank you, Earl.
gummies? I haven't had any.
No, this is sleep deprivation.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally
The
the
natural
Sleep
gummy.
deprivation. We didn't have
traveling all
breakfast.
day, coming straight here. We didn't have breakfast.
Yeah, Brandon was like, I got you guys. Best breakfast spot in town. And it's like a German.
No,
We
no.
show up.
It
We
was
show up.
a-
There's a guy in lederhosen. I don't know what the women's dress is called, the
I have
garb,
no idea.
but there was
Oh,
definitely a dude
God.
walking around in lederhosen.
Yeah.
And I opened the menu, and the front is just German, like bratwurst and schnitzel, everything. And then you open it up, and it's pizza, and then there's Thai chicken, and then
burritos.
there's buffalo
Chili
chicken and
feast.
enchiladas.
Not a
And
singular
nachos.
pancake or egg in sight.
Yeah.
if you asked him what is the cuisine at this restaurant, the only answer is yes. In fact, I had to ask the waitress, "What is the best cuisine you make here?" Like, let's start there.
It's like a home-style cheesecake factory.
And the answer was German mac and cheese.
Well, she listed off like 9 things, but oh yeah, that was the beef stroganoff was something.
German mac and cheese.
Super hearty.
Oh, look at Earl. Look at Earl starting.
What's going on here?
Some fire.
Starting to throw.
He asked why X isn't here.
Oh, okay. Is that why you're bad for EDC?
Yeah, it's because I don't invite people to things.
100%.
Yeah.
Good one, Ron.
I contributed.
He is the Joe in this situation. We're going to go there soon. So we're shooting a video with Big Eye in Chattanooga, and we can't be serious long enough to get the intro shot. Like, we've been joking around. We had cameras rolling for like 5 to 10 minutes and just could not be serious long enough. Yeah, you get Brantley and me in the same space, and it's bad. But we're finally like, okay, let's do this. I start recording. Energy level goes from like way up here to we finally like it kind of tapers a little bit, and then it gets around to Joe, who's one of the owners of Big Idea Design. He's like, it's fun. We're going to go. It's running. We're going to go there soon. And then Danny goes, yeah. Yeah.
Dude, I put that as a blooper reel.
Yeah, it's in the final take.
Watch that video today, guys. I think, right?
Yeah, today, hopefully.
Nice.
So
Wow, Lauren, thank you for that.
What?
I've been stroganoff since this live started.
Yes.
Well,
Yeah.
we got clocks in here too. I mean,
We got at least one clock in here.
if I unlock my phone, there's at least 2. Was that other guy's name Aaron Kwok?
Aaron Kwok.
He's a legitimate singer in Hong
Dude,
Kong.
my
man.
parents listen to that.
Yeah.
Listen to that.
It's Aaron Kwok's body with your
Shouts
face.
to Aaron Kwok. Yeah, man.
He's not my dad.
He'd be like an older brother at best.
DB897. That is the Vision FG, I think.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. Let's see. Thanks for the phone. Gotta go. This live just took a turn.
It's been taking turns, Earl. It's
Yeah,
a
we're
windy-ass
probably-
road right now.
We're probably gonna close it down pretty soon here. We'll give it like another 5 minutes or something.
Yeah.
So if you guys have any last minute questions, let me know in the chat, or let us know in the chat right now.
Oh, I sprained my elbow. That's why it's popping so
Oh,
much.
for sure. Damn.
Ooh.
Yeah.
How did you do that?
It's a great question. I was.
Are we taking another turn?
Oh, we were taking a turn.
There we go.
No, the real answer is I was.
He hit his funny bone on the.
Oh, yeah. A little too hard. A little too hard.
The real answer is I was. You know the little bags that you put meat in, like poultry in, at the grocery store. I was balling one of those up and threw it into the trash can. And then I was on the ground in my kitchen, like screaming for like 10 minutes. I don't know what happened.
That's pretty weak. Holy-
Yeah.
Wait, like, did you
I
hit
don't know.
it?
No, I think I just overdid it in the gym leading up to that, and that was just that
You
bag
need
was
that
it.
context.
That
Almost
bag
like you
did
threw a
it.
bag in the trash
The bag was it?
Sprained elbow stroganoff.
Oh man.
Ooh, dream collab. Taylor,
Dream
what's the dream collab for Carrigan Mission?
CRK. That's easy.
CRK is the dream collab.
That's awesome.
Tapo Umnumza.
I have no idea. I'm in the very beginning of my journey here. So.
Dream collab. Tell me right
Yeah,
now.
sky's the limit. Like,
Aaron Kwok.
A duet.
Dude takes him out to some
The
dim
Kwok
sum,
Brothers
dude.
unite. The Kwok Brothers unite. God damn. I think it would have to be a bag collab. I think either Peak or like RSF. I think it'd be sick.
Oh, that'd be
I
sick.
use those 2 bags more than any other bag in the kit. So
Mine's probably Starco. You guys know Starco well?
Yeah.
Get an 8-bit with EDM design on there. That'd be sick.
do you have any collabs coming up? You got some.
I do.
good stuff.
Yeah. So Data Crew, we're gonna do a lot of stuff. So I'm not gonna say much because you guys will see. But there's gonna be some cool stuff with them, and then I think that's it right now. I have to make more Ranger Eyes. Oh, CX. Oh yeah. Okay, that one's super secret too.
I mean, it ain't so secret
Castle.
anymore.
It's a castle.
It ain't so secret anymore.
I guess not.
Oh. Yikes. Next.
But
That's cool. I have no collabs with no.
Well, I mean, who do you want to collab with?
His dream collab is with me.
Yeah.
There we go.
I
Yeah.
live all of my
He's living his
collabs
dream.
are vicariously.
Ricky
through
was so
Taylor.
happy. He messaged our golden chat. Was like, "Oh, dude, Taylor,
Yeah.
was getting us
I
on."
was-
I was like, "Yes."
Dude, I was stoked. I'm glad that it worked out.
You guys
I'm glad
just
that it
look
worked
close.
out because it was something finally like super solid.
Right, right.
Like I said earlier,
Is that
like,
a-
I've been-
Is that a fat joke?
it was something really hearty. It's a hearty ass collab. You know?
Calorically dense.
No, you could do some collabs like through Carry Commission, right? If you wanted to do something,
maybe.
we could
Like,
make that work.
Matt had reached out to do something with Urban, but then it
Merban?
goes with Merban EDC. But it goes back to what we were saying, like as a videographer, I would maybe think of like a pry bar, but
Yeah,
then
yeah.
I'm like contradicting myself. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not
That's
sure.
That's on brand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's normally what I do. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what collab I would do, but yeah, probably something through.
I mean, it's
Carry
not a
Commission.
question to be taken lightly, right? You gotta put
Yeah.
a lot of thought into it, and it's your name out there paired
Yeah.
with someone else's, so you gotta make sure it's on point.
Taylor stole one of my faves, ProTech. That Malibu dude. Oh my god.
Yeah, that Malibu
Dude,
was sick.
that was
Wow.
that was one of those you just don't say no to. 'Cause
Exactly.
we didn't
How
pursue
can you say
that.
no to that?
It was brought to us, and we're like, yeah,
Wow. Yeah.
Yep. That thing was sick.
yes.
But
Yeah.
So
For me, as far as
we have more coming.
oh yeah,
Nice.
Not necessarily the same exact thing. We will do more of those.
something a little bit different.
a little
maybe.
bit nicer.
Nicer. What the fuck? You
know.
had like what Damascus and what's nicer than that?
Just
Yeah,
wait.
I know. Jeez.
If it's a
TLC.
titanium
Zerk.
Malibu, I will flip my shit.
Yeah.
So,
Oh yeah.
I will tell you that it's not a titanium Malibu.
okay.
It's a Zerk Malibu.
Thai mask.
Ultimate.
I don't think ProTech even
There it is. You knew what to say. You knew what to say.
Whoa,
I don't know why I get so excited about
that was his O face for sure.
Oh my god.
Can you imagine?
I really do. I mean,
What?
as far as
No.
now that I think about it, as far as like collab goes, one of the things that I had told Taylor when we were talking about me working for him was me telling him like I don't want to be just a videographer. Like I'm tired of doing that. I've been doing that for a couple of years now. I want to
You're a
be like,
secretary now.
yeah. Exactly. I want to be.
Executive secretary.
Yeah, I don't want to be a videographer. I want to be a maid, actually, and take care of your kids.
Well, you do that too, so
Uncle
we're
Ricky.
well on our
Yeah,
way.
Uncle Ricky.
Uncle Ricky.
No, that was the thing. I was like, dude, I want to be like integrated into the brand. Like, I want to help with everything and just like be part of a team. Like, I don't want to be just a
Right,
dude
yeah.
in videos.
Like
And
organizing the trays and
Cleaning out the
and
closets.
cleaning
Finding
the,
random sheroes.
cleaning
in
the damn
closet.
office that he destroys in one live stream every time.
Oh,
He
the
came
yeah,
in-
live streams are fucking crazy.
when he came in the first time, he had like cleaned out one of these carts that I have that I keep under the desk to keep things in for whatever video I'm shooting.
Yeah.
And I was
he
like,
mentioned
"That's
that was
probably
important."
Yeah, I was like, this is probably a lost cause." And he's like, "Why? I'm cleaning it out." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm gonna shoot a video and you'll see." We did I think 2 videos that day, or the next time we shot
Yeah.
2 videos, and he's like, "You fucked up my cart."
Yeah.
Is it just a
I
dump
was like,
tray at this
Yeah.
point?
Yeah,
Oh
and I
my
was like,
God.
"Yeah, I know."
The whole
That's-
office is a dump tray.
Yeah.
There's no
I
dump tray.
need more like storage. Is
Yeah.
really what I need.
So I do too, dude.
I filled up the Armada.
Shit.
I got rid of the Armory because we sent that to Carry Commission. We're going to use that as like our case that holds the
Is the
collaborative.
armory that like locker system or?
Yeah.
The Armory is just the one drawer Armada, right?
Okay. Okay.
But I filled up the Armada, and I have a Craftsman toolbox that's a little bit bigger than that one. That's full,
Completely full. Yeah.
and I have a hardware store chest, like a knife display case from a hardware store. From an old vintage, like it's probably
that's
from
cool.
the 30s
Yeah.
or 40s.
Nice.
I found it on Facebook Marketplace. My friend was selling it, and I was like,
I'm buying this.
I will come get this now. And then we have Pelicans full. Like, I mean, it's just stuff. It's all full. And we have 3 cabinets that we use for like future videos and all sorts of like, camera equipment. There's just no more storage space. So
Damn.
What's the size of your studio? Is it like double this, triple this?
the studio, if you cut it here, right? This
The bathroom right there.
at that wall, it's probably twice as long.
Jesus, I need that space, man.
But then I have the other room, and the other room is probably a little bit smaller than this.
Yours is definitely more organized.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you guys were all coming
Yeah,
through.
we are
Normally,
not.
it's like shit everywhere, dude.
Because you're a minimalist, right?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like this.
Always gotta
What
circle
Earl was
back.
saying. You guys need to
Yeah, I
make.
heard that one.
It's about every 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah, I like that too.
You guys need to make an EDC network for content creators, and that's something that we kind of talked about. Taylor and I spoke about is doing more collaborations
Oh,
and
no.
not no, more collaborations and like just like strengthening the bond between creators and the EDC community. Because there's just a lot, right? Like there's everybody is reviewing knives and doing things, but I feel like we're all kind of doing it like in separate
Here, there, everywhere.
genres, right?
Maybe
So,
just not tearing each other down. You know what I mean, man? No, something, and I guess we can touch on this, but something I've wanted to do and I'm going to try to make happen is a space. So this Blade Show doesn't make sense. It's kind of a small, but
Right.
at Atlanta, there's a ton of people. When I first started going to Blade Show, there was me, Zach, and Talon running around with cameras. That was pretty much it.
Wow. Okay. So
And-
it's grown a lot.
Yeah,
To
and
say the least.
now it's everybody has a camera, so they haven't accommodated, right? These media passes are some sort of mystery for Blade Show. Nobody
Literally.
seems to know what's going on with them. But my thought process is that we work with Blade Show and create kind of a press room of sorts
That'd be sweet.
that you can get
Yeah.
like refreshments in, and you're not having to wait for like the Chick-fil-A line where you can get a cold soggy Chick-fil-A
Right,
sandwich.
yeah.
But also where you can sit down and like use a computer and
Talk to other creators that have very similar mindsets
yeah.
because it's hard. I mean,
about
like
workflows
here in
and
Utah,
stuff.
there's like no one.
So they came to me asking like how they can grow awareness for Blade Show and get more people there, and I think part of it is through accommodating people like us
Absolutely.
more than just like, oh, here's a media pass that doesn't really do anything.
Yeah. That's a great idea.
That's what we did at Blade Atlanta, right? At one point, we were like sitting down eating chicken sandwiches on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were
Like,
just
with our
sitting
camera
against the
bags.
wall. Yeah.
And like that was our break.
Yeah.
Like it'd be cool to have a space, and it just helps with networking too. Like being able to meet other creators and chatting it up. Like that's huge. That's normally what we talk about.
I feel like that press room is a good idea.
Yeah, I mean, I just come from like a tech, right? You go to CES, you get a press badge for CES, and you have access to a private press room that is tables and chairs and Ethernet ports, and you know. But
Yeah,
CES is obviously a lot bigger than
See,
this.
it's like a completely different story.
But,
Animal.
but there should be accommodations for people who are trying to cover
Absolutely.
the show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of creators now that can actually utilize that. So
And I feel like there are a lot of creators that just take photos and don't think they're like quote unquote good enough to like cover a show like Blade. But a press room or at least some sort of incentive like, hey, you know, we're welcoming, come through, cover all these awesome makers, big and small. That would help to create exposure for Blade, but also it would kind of push and incentivize those people who are like, oh, I'm a small creator, I wouldn't be doing that. I don't picture myself doing that. It would give them the confidence to like, let's just try this. Like, there's other creators like me doing this. You know, I see the big people out there, but I also know there's small people out there too that could take advantage of this and would be pretty cool.
Yeah. I like.
Yes.
What would the EDC network be called? The EDC network.
the EDC network.
The best damn EDC network.
Trademark.
Yeah.
No one can use that.
Okay, guys. I think we're gonna round it out. Is there anything
Yeah.
else you guys want to talk about?
Nah, we're just chilling. Stay tuned.
Okay.
We got
Quack and balls.
Blade show
Quack and
coverage happening. Yeah. Way to throw that one in the outro. Thank you. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I think we all have like videos coming out in the following week.
Yep.
We're gonna cover Blade, and then afterwards come back home, edit the hell out of it, make it awesome, then start seeing the footage real soon.
I
Yeah.
need to edit them as soon as we film them, or else Taylor deducts $500.
Yeah, it's actually $500 per hour that the video's not edited.
Yeah.
Edits in 5
And we
minutes.
have a 5-hour flight home, so
Perfect.
Yeah.
Oh,
Which I'm gonna be editing.
like on the airplane.
yo, if you're editing the video on the way home, I'll give you the armrest.
Oh, thanks. Oh my God. Thanks, bro.
Okay. Well, guys, we will see you at Blade Show, and then look out for the content. Best Damn EDC. Go subscribe if you aren't already. I mean, I assume you are. And then we've also got Ron Kwok right over here. We got Beard Brand. We
For all your
have-
beardy needs.
Rikki has his own YouTube channel as well, so if you guys want to go hit him up, it's just Rikki Hernandez, right?
Yeah.
On YouTube.
Unfollow Taylor and then follow me.
And then Captain Rikki and Live with
Yeah.
Purpose EDC on Instagram. So-
Lots of
and then
things.
there's Balin if you want to go follow Balin. Balin _
He does
Somebody-
car content.
Somebody suggested the EDC firm, but what if it was the firm EDC?
That's a great idea.
Even better.
The Carry On
man.
Network.
Okay, everyone. We'll see you guys soon.
See you guys.
Peace out.
Take care.